Let's be all Oprah right off the bat. Let's do it.
Okay.
Who's ready for a Friday?
I am so ready.
Friday! You get
It's
a Friday.
Friday.
You get a Friday. You get a Friday.
I like that. I'll take a Friday.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Everybody gets a Friday.
Woo!
Unless you're to work tomorrow. That whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
But I think even when you work on Saturdays, it still feels like you have that weekend feel.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about that
Attitudes are different.
randomly yesterday, just a random conversation about what it's like to live in places that have different vibes. So Monica was talking about San Diego when you went there.
Yeah.
And it's a vacation vibe. And how do you go to work in that situation?
All the time, because I have friends there, and they say that it's hard to just take a lunch break because everyone's on vacation. It's so pretty and beautiful. The weather's perfect. So you just want a glass of wine and hang out. So it's like, how do you work when you live in a vacation spot?
I mean, think about it. You go to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're in Puerto Rico, and you're at the beautiful beach, and it's, salsa music is blaring, and people are on vacation, and cruise ships are there, and you are an accountant. I mean, you just gotta go do tax forms and stuff. How?
I guess you do your work outside. You just, enjoy the weather and
I guess
glass of wine.
I feel like I wouldn't hire an accountant who is based in a vacation place like that. I want an accountant who is somewhere cold and boring.
So they can be really hyper-focused.
Yes. Yep,
Yeah.
There's nothing going on.
Yeah, because, going to San Diego, everyone was just kind of free spirit. Yeah, I mean, it felt so good.
Right.
I mean, even the construction there was like, okay, hold on, we might stop, but we may continue to stroll down the street. I mean, it was just cool.
And you know how you can tell you're in a different vibe type city or location and it's more vacation-y? I'll tell you exactly how. The hat wear.
The hat wear?
It all comes down to the hat wear.
Okay, why the hat wear?
Well, you think about, just around here and right now, for example, what your general hat wear is going to be either some sort of winter hat or a baseball hat, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now think of you go to San Diego. Now all of a sudden people have things on like sun hats and fedoras.
That's
and
true. That is
big
true.
Floppy J-Lo hats. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Yes.
That, yeah.
They've got hats like old men who go bowling. I mean, they've got those hats.
That is true.
Those are vacation hats.
Now
That's
that I think
vibe
back,
hat. Think about it.
That was like the only thing that I would see was like the beach hat, the floppy hat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Starts at the hat.
Mm-hmm.
If you get off that plane and it's nothing but baseball caps and beanies, it's not a vacation of vibe.
No,
You ain't got the no vibe for that.
You're going to be maybe a little cold.
Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, you're cold. People don't do anything. They go to buffet restaurants. They go home. That's how it works. Good morning, all. It is your K92 Mornin Thang. We are broadcasting live. It is Friday, man.
Oh, yes.
What's your Friday vibe? What you got going on? You can always text in 52353. Join us on the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page, or just open up your K92 radio app if you want to watch the show go down as well. Monica, please tell me the answer to this is yes. Do you have some sort of moisturizing lotion / cream over there?
I do.
Oh, thank God. I'm so dry.
Yes, I have
dry.
my lotion.
We are not in a vacation destination because it is crunchy dry.
Mm-hmm.
My face hurts. It's so dry right now. You know,
man,
the tops of your
that's not
cheeks.
good. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, you need some lotion.
Slather me up in cocoa butter.
Yeah, I have some. You're gonna smell like a lady
I don't
today.
Care. I don't care.
Yeah,
I will smell like a lady. I am going to put my Mary Kay satin hands on because I need it.
Yes, you are.
So that's right, people. We are now officially starting the K92 Mornin Thang, and you are officially in the satin hands of Zach Jackson. Ready to roll. Hot list is next.
Okay, so Taylor Swift, her boyfriend, he says that y'all need to back up. Leave me alone. Okay. And we also going to talk about a woman that's making money with her hands. And Justin Timberlake. We'll get into it in the hot list.
Satin hands right
Yeah,
there.
It smells good, right?
Oh, man, I've got berryliciousness ready. Ready to roll. Here we go. MG shamalama ding dong. Shamalama lama.
You always know when you have, like, I had an emergency piece. I stopped off at a store.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, hey, can I just use your bathroom? And he said, all right, bro. And,
I thought I had cocoa butter in here, but, man, I could not. Nowhere.
Yeah, and he said, yeah, it's always in the, take a right, and it's all the way in the back. And it was like a bathroom clearly not meant for anyone, but just him.
He's like, all right, whatever.
I was like, thank you so much. But yeah, you can tell he was like, well, do I say no?
And we had to, it was not this past year, but the year before. I always, I think I've talked about this before. I always have the worst luck with when we need to stop on road trips. Like, as soon as everyone needs to stop or I need gas, it's like I've seen 647 perfectly fantastic locations to stop. And then all of a sudden, I'm at the exit that has garbage, or I think it's going to be good, and it's deceptive. You get off and it says it's 4 miles away. I'm always getting tricked. And we ended up in this area where the kids had to go to the bathroom. Like, all right. So I pull off at the next exit. Nothing had a bathroom. Like, nothing. There were gas stations. It was just friggin' Connecticut. Connecticut sucks. Yeah, it was just one of those things. Like, there were no bathrooms. Yeah. And so I got back on, went to the next exit, and there was, had like a Dairy Queen and some other stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. Again, no bathrooms. Like, what in the hell is going on here? So we pulled in. It was like this convenience store. And it had a Dairy Queen attached. I'm like, this has got to have a bathroom. And
That's weird.
And it didn't, but the employee felt bad, and he was just like, go ahead, you guys can just use my bathroom. It's fine. I'm like, what is wrong with this area?
Yeah, I understand if it has, especially if it has like a restaurant. Like
there was a CVS, no bathroom. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, and these shady ass like Connecticut gas stations. Those are all the ones where they force you to let them pump the gas, and they're all weird, and they don't want to give you anything. Like, what is this? Oh, shout out to Facebook for doing a really good job of throttling the feed this morning so far. There's like 3 people in there. Like, good Lord. Baby, fling a ding a ding a ding die. Whatever.
Taylor Swift, her boyfriend, Joe Alwyn, he wants people to back up and leave him alone because they're saying that they don't like that he's so private.
Okay.
He's a private person.
You must share more with us.
Well, he's dating Taylor Swift, so they want to know all about him, what he does, his past.
I know nothing about this guy.
And I think Taylor Swift loves that.
I mean,
he's private.
He's been dating Taylor for, God, it's got to be at least a year now.
2016.
2 years.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. And we don't really know much about the guy.
I don't even know. Is he an actor? I don't even know.
I don't know. But they say that folks don't know much about this dude. And he likes it that way. He says that he's not used to all the attention.
Sure.
And he doesn't really know how to deal with it. And he's not great at answering questions. So he just kind of tries to shy away from the press.
My favorite clip of him, I love that dude, is the viral one of him at a Taylor Swift concert. We talked about this before.
Oh, I did see it, yeah.
Because he goes to a Taylor Swift show, and somebody is filming him because they know
that's him.
Taylor Swift's boyfriend. And he has the exact same reaction as when I went to a Taylor Swift concert. Standing there, and it's fine.
Like I'm here.
Yeah, it's just, okay. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's fine. And they're laughing because he's not so into the music. I'm thinking, he's a grown man. What does he care?
And he's heard the songs a million times. Yeah. So he's
and
good.
It's not like he was looking bored. He was just looking like he was standing there, like he was waiting for a bus. I mean, that's all it was.
Yeah, I kind of like him too.
That's what I did when I went to the show.
It's mysterious. Okay, so a woman, she went to a JT concert, Justin Timberlake concert in New Orleans, and she shook his hand 5 times. Now, they're saying that she's trying to sell her handshakes. The hand that touched JT's hand.
She's selling $2
a shake. So she will shake your hand, the same hand that shook JT's hand.
Okay.
But you have to pay her cash only $2.
As she's in New Orleans?
Does
she travel? Will she come to the radio station? I'll pay her $2 if she wants to come all the way here.
Yeah.
You know what? For the travel and the time, I will pay her $4.
$4.
Oh, double.
And maybe even lunch.
No.
Okay.
No.
No, too generous.
I ain't doing that. Maybe if you shook Deadpool's hand, I'd buy you lunch. But that's it. That's no $4. That's as high as I go. She's trying
to make her money.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried with a bottle of water. It was Adam Adam Lambert.
Adam Lambert.
Yeah, he was here.
Adam Lambert and Adam Sandler. I know they get confused for each other all the time. There's no doubt.
Yeah, not Adam Sandler. Adam Lambert. He was here, and he did take a little sip of water out of a bottle of water. And I kept it. I tried to sell it on eBay with a picture showing that he did drink out of the water.
Yeah.
This is the water. Nothing.
You can't sell water on eBay.
No, you can't.
Yeah, see,
Nope.
we learned. So that was the day Monica got
Yep.
banned from eBay. There it is.
Yeah.
Good morning, all. We are going to get into Thang Hacks here in a few minutes. Mine is a sneaky AirPod spy hack. You know those AirPods, the ones that you put in your ear?
I think I know. Yes, I know.
Okay, you saw this. This is evil genius right
very
here.
Evil.
Yeah.
It might be a good idea or a bad idea.
If you think there's someone in your life that's talking smack about you and you're not around, this is a very easy way to find out.
Yep.
So I'll explain. We also have a brand new episode of Bubbly Banter that has been uploaded to our podcast thing right now. So you can open it up on iTunes or your K92 radio app has it in there. And Miss Monica and her crew played a new game. So I'm going to listen to some of the clips here in a second. So that's Bubbly Banter. It's available now. Your K92 Morning Thang. Friday in the house. What's up with you, 52353? Don't be sad, Charlie. It's a weekend, man. So sad. He must have to work or something. I got too much hair product on my headphones right now. It's like,
oh.
there's got to be like some sort of cleaning solution I can just put right on here. That would just.
Like a white.
I was thinking maybe that citrus spray, that little foamy spray stuff. That stuff might
probably work.
Good morning, David. Good morning, Keith in Ohio. How's it going? Ohio, the land of where I got my speeding ticket. Shout out to you. You stupid. City to the thing, do shine. Yeah, no, east side.
No candle left.
Oh, no. Ain't no candle left. Ain't no candle left for me. Oh, 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 do, do. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Na, na, na. Ooh, beat, beat, doo, dee, doo. Who stole the song? No, 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 no. Hello, Micah. Good morning. Yeah, Mike, I'm with you. I don't trust those people because all the ones they're Shadesville also. Every gas station up in Connecticut is shady. People are like, oh, I love it because it's a little bit cheaper and they pump the gas for you. I'm like, yeah, but then they steal your credit card.
Oh.
Yay.
That's so good.
But and you have to trust that they're actually putting gas in your car. And I don't like, it's just such a weird law. Like, you're not allowed to pump gas. No. Like, every other state, it's fine. And there, they freak out. It's as if you, like, were trying to stick a match into a can of gasoline. Like,
pump my own gas.
Right. No! It's against the law. Like, if I drive 20 miles in the other direction, there's no one to pump my gas but me. So I think we're fine. I think I can figure this out. It's like, you're the only damn state that makes anyone do it. That's New Jersey is the one that does that. I don't know. Anyway, stupid. Still stupid. K92 Morning Thang, Monica, Zach, and ye. You can text in to 52353. You let us know what's going on. Steven's got a 3-day weekend.
Ooh, hey, Steven.
He is not just happy about it, he is stoked, according to his text.
Good.
Let's see. Shout out to this person in the 434 that is moving to Florida next Friday.
Aw.
Miss you. They're starting the Disney College program.
All right, well, that's cool. But, yeah, you can't leave us. But at the same time, you can't pick us up anywhere.
Yeah, you better.
With the K92 app.
I'm going to find you. I'll drive to Disney World. I'll start yelling.
Live.
Oh, I have your phone number. I'll just keep calling you.
Yeah.
Hey, you listening this morning?
Wake up.
We had an intern that was supposed to be in the Disney College program, but this is not her number. So I don't know if it's her or it's somebody else.
Yeah, I think it's someone else.
I'm going to learn how to be Mickey. Going to Mickey Academy. Good morning as well to those of you that are tuning in. You're watching the show on Facebook or YouTube, whatever. Ruth is in there. Keith in Columbus, Ohio.
Good
David,
morning.
Brooke as well. So you can join us anywhere.
Yep.
We've got listeners in South Africa.
You try to leave us, we find you right there.
Can't even leave the continent. We'll hunt you down.
We're right here.
Shout out to Jean Ray if he's listening in South Africa. Good morning. What do you got going on this weekend? You can always let us know. 52353. You got an early fork you. You can do that.
Yeah, get it out.
Get it out.
Clear
Get
it
it ready. Let's see. We'll do top moments of the week. Later on, we have 3 more Mornin Thang hopefuls. These are people that want to work here. And they are going to have to face off against Tim Ray the Stain.
His stain test.
Yep, we have brought the stain test out of retirement. The infamous, probably most evil bit we ever have done.
Yeah, so much fun.
Yeah.
Bringing back memories.
So much fun when you're not in it,
yes,
too. That's
I know.
That's the best.
That is the best.
Sort of like watching people eat gross things on YouTube. You think this is so much fun for them to do.
But this is a chance to get to know them. You know, get to know the folks that are coming in here today.
Yep.
We have, was it Chaz and
Kristen, Casey, and Chaz. Kristen, Casey, and Chaz will be in here in the 8 o'clock hour, and we'll see what they got. You can always weigh in your opinions. You can watch the whole thing go down online. And that is pretty much it. Mornin Thang, if you're going to catch up over the weekend, you want to listen to some of the podcasts, you can do that. There's always new episodes of things that aren't just the regular show. We do the regular show, we do extra stuff. And Miss Monica hosts a show called Bubbly Banter.
I sure do. And we just pop open the bubbly and talk about any and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's uncensored.
I'm not going to lie, though, because I was listening to Bubbly Banter this morning. And like she said, they pop open the bubbly, but Monica's doing this dry January garbage.
It was a little sad.
So what'd you do? Pop open some
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero?
Yeah, we did.
Well, it wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same at all. And we all agreed, so we have to pop open champagne next time. It's back to that.
Monica,
it was not the same.
She has put a stipulation in her dry January contract that I'm completely okay with is occasionally I have to drink for work. So that's
Bubbly
right.
Banter needs to pop. I'm like, we tried dry January.
It's for work, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's good. And there was the little game you guys played that kind of just came up out of nowhere.
It did, yeah.
That I do think we're going to have to try to play on the show.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we did ASMR, which is the whisper.
Yeah, ASMR is it's whispering, or sometimes it's just sort of soft talking. And you're supposed to accentuate sort of all of the stuff that goes on in your mouth and all the sounds. And some people, they really get off on it, man. You want to put headphones on, and it's really exciting
so
for
I
them.
said, why don't we turn it into a game?
Yeah.
So
what they were doing was they were reading either lines from a movie or song lyrics.
Right.
And then you just had to guess
what
it was.
That was it. Just a quick game with it.
It's also fun because Monica kind of sucks at ASMR.
Oh, I do.
So here's her doing, can you identify this movie? What is it?
He opens a box of chocolates and holds it up for the nurse.
You know what you do sound like there a little bit, and that's actually a little bit better, is you sound like Charlotte the Spider in Charlotte's Web. Like that you're about to announce that you're dying. Like that's really what it sounds like. And then Charlotte died.
Aww.
Okay, here we go.
He opens a box of chocolates and holds it out for the nurse.
I mean, we know what this is, but it's funny.
You want a chocolate?
What is that?
Well, it's a movie. I was trying to set the voice up.
Okay.
Yes.
So Monica does ASMR Porky Pig style.
You want a box of chocolate?
You want a chocolate?
You want a chocolate, little girl? Come here. Ooh.
Like the movie.
Good Lord, it's like a sex offender voice.
The nurse shakes her head, a bit apprehensive about this strange man next to her. I could eat about 1 million and a half of these.
I could eat about 1 million.
It's a character. I'll set it up.
I like it, though.
Oh, thank you.
Movie, of course, Forrest Gump.
Yep.
You're playing along at home. And we're going to have to do that. I don't know, maybe it's next week.
We could.
We'll do it next week. We'll try it. The way we always try it is we don't have anything for it. We don't have any intros. We don't have any fancy zips and zaps. We try it for a week because we may hate it. And then why go through the effort of putting together all those fancy things? So
But that's okay.
We'll do it like an early morning ASMR game next week.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that stands for. I'm sure I could
either.
Google it, but we will do that next week. This week we have Factor Bullcrap here in just a few minutes at 6:45. If you would like to win free food, Roanoke Restaurant Week kicks off today. So this will get you a little free food for you and your date.
Very nice.
Your partner, your friend, whatever it is. We will do that 6:45. Thang Hacks are next. What is she up to this week?
Gonna help the guys.
You're going to help us men.
Yeah.
We didn't even ask for this help.
Nope.
And do you believe honestly that I'm going to find this helpful?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
All right. There's a little glimmer of lying in your eye, but we'll see what happens. That's next.
I think it's going to help.
We are incident-free on the roads so far. Doesn't seem to be any impact from this little wintry mix burst that we had last night. Roads should be good for the most part, but you could have that occasional slick spot, so just be careful on that because we're right around the freezing point. Maybe some fog this morning, too, so just a heads. But if you see anything, you can pull over, text it to the number 52353. Cloudy today, some early morning fog, high 49. Tomorrow's when things get weird. So heavy rain tomorrow, high 40. Then your rain sort of mixes with some snow Sunday night, and then the temperatures severely fall into the teens, single digits in some of the higher elevations. So we're going to have Brent Watts on at 8:45 just so people can understand the timing of all of this stuff.
You need to know.
So you can be safe on the roads. Our version of this storm is completely different than Pennsylvania and New England. They're getting snow and they're getting dumped on and everything, but we do want to give you the heads up. So 34 now at K92. That'll be at 8:45. Your next K92 traffic and weather in less than 30 minutes.
I just added this little light music with all of
Yeah, can make you chocolate. Hell.
Of course, Steph did great with her whisper.
Yes, that's how she talks.
She was ready with it.
Oh, I just saw that accident. Okay. Got it. I'm like, I swear we had one of these. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's not spray any more of this on my phone. I'm spraying fuzzy, foamy stuff on my headphones here to see if I can eat my gunk. Oh, this is all.
Eat your gunk.
Yeah, eat my gunk.
Yo.
Don't get sidetracked by a hoo-holler. Don't. Yeah, David, I feel like 50 Shades, of course, will be in there. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try the ASMR game next week. Why the hell not? Hello, Heather. Good morning. Come on. K92 Tears? K92. K92. I'm not sure this is the right. He's at about the wrong time. I don't know. Hey. I'm sure this looks very appropriate, what I'm doing right now. I'm like this, like. See, these are the job hazards you have to deal with if you become the next member of the K92 Mornin Thang and you use product in your hair. If you're a metrosexual man, if that's who we hire, then you deal with hair products getting stuck on the top of your headphones and causing them to stick to your other hair product that is in your hair, causing this thing to happen. And yes, it is kind of a little gunky gross on your headphones, but that's manageable. What is a bigger issue is it messes with your hairstyle for the day.
Oh, dang.
That's the more important.
Ruined.
Image is everything, yo. Hi, you. So you do want those Guns N' Hoses tickets?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll transfer them to you today. Later on. Just remind me. K92 Mornin Thang, Monica Brooks, Zach Jackson, and you. Oh, my Lord. It's Friday, which is good.
Yes, it is. Great.
Thang Hacks, which is a little bit scary. Mostly from you.
Scary? No, I'm helping out the dudes.
This one's scary. I'll start, and then Monica says she's going to help out the dude. So Fridays, we just do a little tidbit, a little hack, a little life hack, something we found, something we do. Monica, very rarely does she do any of her Thang hacks. She just throws them out there.
I bring them out there. Maybe it helps one person.
Yeah. She throws them out there like a grenade just to see what happens. Maybe it kills some people. Who knows?
Maybe it helps one.
This one, if you are someone who likes to talk smack about people when they're not around, you better watch out.
Yes.
You might get caught. You think you're safe? Think you can just start talking? And if you are somebody who feels like maybe you have a friend who is being deceitful, maybe you've got a significant other that's acting shady when you leave the room.
You can catch them.
And you have Apple AirPods. Those are the little wireless earphone jobbies. You can listen in to whatever they're doing when you're not in the room.
Yes. Was it like you leave your phone?
Yeah. So you leave your phone because, it's connected by the Bluetooth.
Yep.
And there's the AirPods Live Listen feature. So if you go into your settings, into the control center, and you customize your controls to include hearing, and then you choose Live Listen, afterward, you can walk away from your iPhone in a room and hear amplified sound through the microphone into your
That's
ears.
something else.
Yes!
Yeah. You got to start paying attention. When someone says, okay, I'll be right back, and they leave their phone behind, it's really suspicious already because a lot of people just take their phone with them to the bathroom and everything.
Yeah.
So someone's leaving their phone and it's like, all right, I'll catch y'all later. I'll be back. I'll be back.
I'll be back, but not for a while. So talk amongst yourselves.
Have fun. You're like, what is going on here?
And just know that I'll be 49 feet away because I want to make sure my Bluetooth still picks
Gotta
up.
pick up. Yeah.
But you never know. I don't know. Might find something out. Maybe you find something out you don't want to find out.
I know. Be prepared for that.
It happens, though. But sometimes it's for the best. So, yeah,
Just
you can
a
go
little
ahead
tidbit.
and listen in. And if someone is frequently walking away and leaving their phone, be highly suspicious that they're trying to spy on you. So that is my hack.
What's happening? Okay.
You, on the other hand, the music has changed. So that's
I know, you
usually
got to
a
change
sign.
the music. All right, well, it's cold outside, so a lot of guys, you have your beard and, no one's really shaving or anything like that.
Okay.
Well, for spring, as we head into the summer season, I have a hack that's going to help you out.
Okay, we have a helpful hack as we get to spring.
Yes.
Which is kind of nowhere in sight
I know
right
we don't
now,
see it right now.
But we're looking forward to it. I
Yes.
mean, you want to be hopeful. Spring is about life and excitement and warmth and all those great things that take us out of the gray of winter.
And with this hack, all you need is a plastic bag.
A plastic bag.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Am I putting it over my head to suffocate myself and all my beard hairs fall off? Is this a new way to shave?
No, but it's going to help that guy that likes to manscape out. Because while you're in the bathroom, no need to worry about getting hair everywhere when you put your legs into the loops on the bag and you catch the hair that way. How about it? Save that hack for spring.
I'm just picturing a man
I'm talking about a plastic bag.
wearing this bag. So they're
when you're in the
sticking
bathroom and you're manscaping.
because you're manscaping, and I guess the hairs are falling while you're doing that.
Well, the plastic bag's going to catch it.
And the plastic bag, as some sort of saggy diaper,
Right.
is going to catch all of them.
Catch your mess. There you go, dudes.
Now, I guess we can help you with that piece of advice. We can't really help you as to what will happen if your wife or girlfriend walks in on you while this is happening.
Well, it's kind of obvious. He's manscaping and catching the
It's
the
kind of
hair.
obvious. You're about to become single. Yes, you are correct. I mean, how do you respect a man if you see him doing this?
Well, there's going to be one guy out there that saves this hack.
No.
And he says, I'm
Monica,
going to
this you
use
realize
it
this
in
hack
the
is
spring.
completely unnecessary.
Why?
You stand over the toilet. Come on.
No.
It's right there.
I don't want to clog the toilet with your stuff.
What are you going to do instead? Put it in the kitchen trash for everybody to see? Come on. It's
You
horrible.
tie the bag in a knot and you toss it. Yeah.
Tie the bag in a knot, and it's the world's scariest balloon. Here you go.
Ooh.
All right, so
Yeah,
that's
there's
Monica's
your
hack. Hack. Wear a shopping bag like a odd hair-catching diaper.
There you go.
The hair-catching diaper.
Pretty much. For the manscaper out there.
Maybe you should create and invent some sort of manscaping bag. Make it look a little more fashionable. See if
Probably
Balenciaga
could.
will do a $5,000 version of it. Like, this is how Kanye manscapes.
Yes.
Think big.
We need Kanye to put on the bag. Yeah.
We need
Use
Post
it.
Malone to manscape also. If we could do
Oh.
that, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Fact or Bullcrap is next. Random tidbits trying to win you free food during Roanoke Restaurant Week, which is awesome. So you go eat for free, get your manscaping ready, and be all smooth and excited to be there by yourself if anyone finds out that you're doing this. So thank you, Monica.
Oh, you're welcome.
I think this song is fitting for all of your advice and Thang Hacks. Thank you next. Friday Thang.
I've done that with my beard. Put the handles around my ears.
Do, 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 do. I like how Nisi's dressed like she's outside, but all she is inside the burger. Oh, it's Bianca. Sorry, I thought it was Nisi. Pat Pasco. Sounds like a wrestler. Pat Pasco. Man, I wish that game was tonight instead of tomorrow. I'll go to the other hockey game instead, but I don't want to. Everybody putting me through the ringer around here. I'm just trying to get 4 tickets to the game. I mean, I'll buy them if I have to, but I figure it'd be pretty easy. It's like, oh, haven't heard back. I don't know. I'll let you tomorrow. I'm like, this is like a semi-pro hockey team. Why is this so hard? It's funny how Bob can get himself tickets to Justin Timberlake, no problem. But boy, if I need 4 tickets to a Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs game, it's like it's the most trying ordeal. Well, yeah, but we get them. They do that crap that I don't agree with, where they give us tickets to specific games. They don't just give us vouchers, which I'm sorry. If it were me, I'd say no. You're going to have to give us vouchers because this is silly. But I'm not in charge of that, and they don't listen to me when I tell them to do that. No.
Oh, Maurice. He has man legs.
I know. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, man. Channel 7's got honorary coaches. Coach Caitlin and Coach Leo. What?
There you go.
Spanganex. Flankle flexed. DJ Flex. Here we go. Yeah, Monica Brooks, her ridiculous Thang hack. That men are supposed to stick their legs through the handles of a plastic shopping bag.
Uh-huh.
And then you can have it draped down beneath you as you manscape.
That's right.
Maurice, and he points out it's true because I've met Maurice. He's a large man. There is no way his legs are going to fit through that plastic bag. He might cut off his circulation.
I know, it's a little dangerous.
Maybe he needs a giant garbage bag. Is that what it is?
You could do that.
Those huge loops?
Yeah. Sometimes certain stores, they have the big bags, like,
Maybe he just has respect for himself and he won't do this instead. Now, we do have a texter, 52353. I've done that with my beard. Put the handles around my ears.
Okay. I was like, that's yeah, I love it. I was like, I love that.
Oh, it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for that person.
Why?
I don't even know who they
Why?
are. I've never even seen this.
They're happy about it.
The vision in my head is not someone I want to hang out with. That's all I'm saying. What we can do is we'll combine the 2 Thang hacks together. So one guy will do this, and I will use my sneaky AirPod hack to spy on what his wife thinks when she sees this going down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how we'll do all of this. When she catches him, what's going to happen next? That's how it all goes down. We have Factor Bullcrap right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Keith. Factor Bullcrap is a grudge match of 2 listener friends and random tidbits. Today, the winner gets free food for Roanoke Restaurant Week. So it's downtown Roanoke certificates. Roanoke Restaurant Week kicks off today. It's Roanoke's tastiest week, and it's your chance to experience downtown's extensive mix of lunch and dinner options. RoanokeRestaurantWeek.com. 774-9236. 800-468-9236. We'll pick 2 contestants. They will go head-to-head next. People of Earth, this is Factor Bullcrap. Zippy, zippy, zoo.
Color 1, color 2, color 3, color 4, color 5, color 6, color 7, color 8. K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? You said Melanie? Okay, be sure to have your radio turned off. Make sure that we're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, okay? Okay, hold 1 second. K92, hello, what's your name? Hey, hold 1 second, okay? K92, hello? Hello? Melanie and Alonzo. Hello.
See what line 3's got, too.
K92, hello. Uh-oh. What's your name? You said Dyra? Okay, hold 1 second, okay, Dyra?
out the better phone.
Well, Dara I can barely hear you. So.
His phone is not good.
Hello. Hey, we're gonna start taking calls here in just a minute, okay? Taking people. Just 1 second. His phone sounds okay. Hey, Dara. We're gonna line up people here in just a minute, okay? You can go either way. They're both even to me. They sound about the same.
All right. Learfoot in the song. Hi, Jan. Hi, Angela. Hi, Lauren.
Like a minute in the song.
10 seconds.
Oh.
Factor Bullcrap is true, false with a screw in you. And meet our contestants. Coming up next in the trending, Oreo has gone too far, Monica.
Can they go too far?
Yes, they have gone too far.
No.
Yes, they have absolutely gone too far. Let's say good morning to Melanie. Good morning, Melanie.
Good morning.
Melanie, are you fortunate enough to have a 3-day weekend?
I am.
Okay. And do you have any plans?
No, I'm just going to stay at home and relax.
That's good. A little chillaxing like that. Okay, Melanie, hang on. Let me just lock you in there. And that means we have Dyra, so let's get her in. Good morning, Dyra.
Good morning.
All right, Dyra, what town do you live in?
Roanoke.
And what you got going on this weekend?
At least I can get by with just sitting back and relaxing.
Okay, very nice. We like
That's
that.
all right.
Yeah, this time of year, especially going to be cold.
Yeah.
And the weather's going to be weird, all rainy. It's a good time to just hang out and relax. Melanie, would you like to go first or second in the game today? Melanie.
Let's go first.
All right, first for you. Dyra, you'll go second. Here's the deal. Factor Bullcrap is 3 rounds. I'll give you a statement, and you tell me if it is Factor Bullcrap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. You're also allowed 1 screw. You force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's go.
Round 1.
Melanie, your question in round 1. Fact or bullcrap, Melanie? According to U.S. News and World Report, the only 6-figure salary job in America that has below-average stress and good work balance is an orthodontist. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Melanie?
Fact.
Fact is? Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, my God. They make bank.
Yes, they do.
And they walk in, they go, quick, quick. They tighten your braces, and then they say,
They're
give me
good.
$1,000. It's
So expensive.
Yeah.
Oh.
The dentist is an impressive place. Now, don't get me wrong. When the dentist has to do real work, they get in there. But on the standard checkups, I appreciate the fact that the hygienist does all the work. The dentist comes in, looks at the screen, and goes, "You feeling good? You good? All right, cool. I'll see you later." And he just
Oh, yeah.
making bank off of that.
Make that money.
Yeah, orthodontist, that's the one if you want to make the money and not worry about anything. Dyra, here's your question in round 1. Factor Bullcrap, Dyra. 75% of people surveyed say they like, quote, at least half of the people they work with. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Dyra?
Bullcrap.
Yeah.
That means you're
Tyra
wrong.
was quick with the bull crap.
Bullcrap, I hate them all. Yeah, I mean, I would like to think you could like at least half.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I like about half the people that work here.
About half. So not even that close to half.
I would say actually 70%. And it's not that I really hate anybody in this building. There are just some people I don't want to hang out with outside of work. That's all.
That's all right.
Actually, that's everybody. I don't really want to hang with anybody outside.
know.
But I'm fine with most everyone. Anyway.
Melanie won, Tyra minus 1.
Round 2.
I have plans. Leave me alone. Melanie, here's your question in round 2. Factor bullcrap. Herring. So the fish, herring. Herring talk to each other through farts. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Melanie?
Fact.
Yep.
Correct.
Through farts.
Yes, that's how they
That's
talk.
how they communicate.
It is, Monica. They shoot air out of their fish butts, and it makes a high-frequency sound. So it's
All
like,
right.
what you got going on this weekend?
But that's not how we communicate.
I don't know.
No.
We can try.
No, thank
Do
you.
you want to try?
No, we don't have enough. There's not enough candles in here.
You know,
no.
a little squeak is sort of like, hey.
Good
And then,
morning.
you know, a low rumble. How you doing? That sort of thing. That's what fish farts. Dyra, you got to get a point on this. The game is over. Here we go. Fact or bullcrap, Dyra. When Sudoku became popular, is that how you say it? Sudoku? I never played that thing. Anyway, when Sudoku became popular in 2006, pencil sales went up 700%. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Dyra?
Bullcrap.
Yeah. No. Oh, wait,
Correct.
No, sorry. No.
That means you're
No,
wrong.
that
Hold on,
is
did
in
she get it
fact.
wrong?
It was fact. Fact.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, I hit the wrong
So
button.
Melanie is the winner?
Melanie is the winner. I know, Dyra, I got your hopes up
I
there
know.
for a
She was
second.
like, what?
I do
Okay.
have a prize for you, though. It's not the grand prize. Yeah, pencil sales went up 700%.
Dang.
Because people wanted to play Sudoku,
Yeah, get your pencils.
that wacky number
you
thing.
got to sharpen your pencil.
God, people are so into that for a hot minute.
Yeah, and it just went away.
And it was old school because we didn't really have smartphones yet. So it wasn't as if it was an app on your phone. People had little booklets.
Yeah.
And they'd be walking around with their little booklets all the time,
Oh, heck yeah.
filling out their little squares.
Yeah, but now technology, we have the app.
Well, we have the app.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's
yes.
a Sudoku app, and people play it all the
Sure,
time.
I bet there is.
It's probably Sudoku with friends also, if you wanted it. Anyway, Dyra, hang on. We do have a prize for you. It's not the grand prize. That is Melanie. She gets that free food for Roanoke Restaurant Week, which kicks off today. All the restaurants at RoanokeRestaurantWeek.com. Next, Oreo has definitely gone too far. And then Fork You. Who or what needs to be told? I will let you know about me and my son's struggles together. Hopefully he's not listening. I don't know.
I know,
I don't
he's
care if
gonna
he
get
is.
you
This is
again.
his own fault because he's the one who starts this. And a lot of parents are going to be able to relate to this. Most
right.
parents will be able to relate. If you have something you want to fork you, text it now to 52353. We'll do that at 7:15. Traffic. That's why I was looking at Monica. So go ahead, do the traffic.
Oh, yeah,
No,
I know.
it's
Look.
my job. We're good. There's nothing going on right now. Actually, you know what? No, sorry. We had a couple of local texts. Let me pull those up because it is foggy in a lot of areas. So I do want to let you know there was an accident westbound in Lynchburg just before the Timberlake Road exit. Left lane and half of the right lane were closed. And it's foggy and it will come up on you quickly. So be careful there if that's still going on. Also have reports of an accident on Shenandoah Ave right past 11th Street in Roanoke. So if you're slow in that area, that is why. If you see anything out there, you can pull over, text it to the number 52353. It is foggy this morning, and it'll be cloudy today. Warmer, though, high 49. Heavy rain tomorrow, high 40. Then the rain mixing with some snow into Sunday. Temperatures falling drastically into the teens and single digits on Sunday. 34 now at K92. Your next K92 traffic and weather in less than 30 minutes.
Hey, Melanie, have you won with us
I'm like,
before?
I hit the wrong button. Crap.
Okay, what's your phone number? Okay, and let's see here. What's your last name? Okay. And your address?
No, Micah, I would not be upset. You can do it however the heck you want. It is all up to you. You. Oh, baby, you. You got what I need. Good morning, Alicia.
Okay, and your
Good
date of birth?
morning, Julie.
Okay. All right. So, you know where we're located and everything. We're open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 5:30. So, go by and pick up your gift card. All right. Thank you. You have a good one, okay? Hey, Dara. Okay, so we can get you a K92 CD. If you like. Okay. What's your last name again? And your phone number. Okay, and let's see. You're in Roanoke? Okay. All right, so you can swing on by and just pick out a CD when you get a chance. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, 140.
Oh, you mute for a second.
54, yeah, 1 second. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay.
Good morning in the WFIR newsroom. I'm Joey Self with your K92 news update. State police say a Bedford man was killed last night when his SUV left US 460 near the Campbell-Bedford County line and threw him from the vehicle. 40-year-old Jason Lutz was pronounced dead at the scene. Students at William Byrd High School were evacuated for a brief period of time yesterday so Roanoke Fire and Rescue could investigate reports of smoke in the school. It turned out to be a malfunctioning heater in a bathroom. The Roanoke City Council will be unable to ban firearms at meetings after bill died in committee. The bill proposed by Roanoke Democratic Senator John Edwards would have given localities the option to ban firearms from meetings. This comes 2 months after council requested the legislation following a former city employee threatening to shoot members during a meeting. Mayor Sherman Lee says he hopes to submit the legislation again in the future. Thousands more migrant children may have been separated from their parents at the U.S.-Mexico border than previously reported by the Trump administration. That according to a report from the Health and Human Services Inspector General. It finds that family separations were taking place before spring of last year when the administration announced its zero-tolerance policy on the southwest border. Check it at K92 weather. Weather advisory till 10 this morning. Watch out for some fog, then turning sunny today, high 49. Cloudy tonight, 35. Rain tomorrow, high 43. In the WFIR newsroom, I'm Joey Self. You're up to date on K92.
Ha la 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 la. Okay, y'all, please pardon me for a minute. I have to go and get some water. So you're going to have to enjoy the Cherish show. Hello, Jonathan. Good to see you. You all can talk amongst yourselves. There's a live chat right there. I entertain y'all for like 3 hours every day on this video. You guys entertain each other for like 3 minutes while I go get water. So I'll be right back. Not gonna put it in that though. That's coffee. man. Let's see. What are we supposed to be doing here? Got that.
This is on you.
Always on me. Let's see. Maybe Kabachta. La la li, doo 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 doo, fling ta tootie poopity poop.
Hello. I'm gonna send the Bubbly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a huge announcement. It's Friday. That was my
Yes, it's
announcement.
Friday.
Yep, there it is.
Woo!
Friday in the house. Celebrate like you're 7 years old. That's what you can do.
Yeah, I like that.
Realized
7.
that last night as a parent, and I believe this happens to all of us, is that you kind of lose track on the day-to-day, and then you realize your children are doing something that they've kind of upped the ante and they're totally getting away with something.
Yeah.
And they're living large, baby.
It can be sneaky.
Oh, they can. And
Very.
we realized that last night. It kind of sank into both my wife and I as dinner was over. And of course, you know, children, they must have dessert after every single meal on earth.
They will try it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my kids try it too. Like they'll have a snack and then they say, well, we finished dinner. Do we get another snack? No.
I see
try.
in my houses, they're running wild. They get desserts after lunch. They eat chocolate waffles for breakfast. I mean, it's ridiculous. And so dinner, during the week, for the most part, you just grab yourself a little something, maybe you want to bite a chocolate, and we realized, the both of us, it almost sank in at the same time. Each of my children had been making themselves these big old ice cream sundaes every day this week.
What?
Every day. Whipped cream, sprinkles,
Ooh.
the whole Megillah, as they used to say
Yeah.
back in 1920. Yeah.
Wow. Every day this week?
Every day. And usually it was sort of, desserts, your quick little, here's
Yeah.
a marshmallow or a couple of chocolate chips or something like that. And you can have these big desserts on the weekends.
Uh-huh.
Man, they were treating every day like it was Friday.
And they were sneaking that by you?
Yeah. And so it's one of those ones you lay down the lights. That's it. No more of this.
Yeah.
That is a weekend thing. But kids, they always do ultimately win in the end because they say, okay, that's fine. And guess what? Today's Friday anyway. So you know they're going to be dialing up their ice cream
Might
sundaes.
as well have another Sunday.
Yep.
It's the weekend.
And then Saturday. And then, it's a long weekend. We don't
Yeah.
have school, so we get more ice
Oh.
cream.
Yeah. They got you.
They do. They
Yeah.
always do. But you know what? You can at least take from that, is what I say, is you celebrate life like you're 9 years old. Because you watch children, and those are the things that just those simple things bring them joy.
Yep.
I watched my daughter the other day. She was eating her gigantic ice cream sundae, and she had finished everything that was in the bowl. And she is still scraping around the corners, getting everything that's in the bowl. Then she takes her finger and runs the perimeter, and
that
she's
little bit
licking that
up.
off. And then she takes her tongue and she sticks the bowl to her face, and she's licking every remaining morsel of
Good,
the ice
because
cream.
you got all of it.
Right. And she has innocent child joy while she's doing it. Meanwhile, me as an adult, a cynical, sarcastic adult, I'm looking over there and I'm thinking in my head, you enjoying that ice cream there, loser? What do you got going on? Like, I mean, that's what I'm
But
thinking.
she's having fun. She's living her best little life. Yeah.
I know, but that's the adult in you going, this is ridiculous. You look ridiculous right now.
I know.
God forbid you leave one little crumb alarm of chocolate ice cream going down.
That's how you eat ice cream.
But that's, you know what? And you should treat life like that.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
I'm always tempted to just start eating like a child. And not so much that the foods, I just mean they just eat so ridiculous and sloppy, and they lick their fingers, and they rub chocolate all over their faces, and they don't care. And I always think if an adult ate an ice cream cone like that, you would call the cops.
Yeah, I'd be like, what is that dude doing? Why is he sitting on a bench with that ice cream cone like that?
Yep. If I sat on a bench and I was eating an ice cream cone and I was like smearing it all over my face, I had chocolate everywhere. It was dripping down onto my clothes. I wasn't using a napkin because I didn't care, and I just sat there going,
You would go viral, though. Because someone would walk by with their Snapchat like, what is this dude doing? He loves his ice cream.
I don't think I want to go viral in that capacity, but that's fine. Good morning, all who or what needs to be told fork you. We will get into that. We'll do the top moments of the week. You can text in 52353. You can join us on the live video feed. Open up your K92 radio app. It's right there. You want to use it on your Fire Stick on your TV, use your Facebook Watch app, because you can go to K92 Mornin Thang on Facebook. Catch it any way you want. Did you have friend drama last night? Did you have more friend drama last night? Maybe a little. Okay, good. There we go. Good. Exactly. Sure. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not asking. Don't care. I really don't. So I'm good. I'll have forgotten this whole conversation in 10 minutes, so I'm good to go. Maybe less. Da-da-da-da-da-do, and to labraphies, labba-da-boo-da-boo. Mama said, da-da-da. Lunch with here. Monica always schedules bad timing lunches with Leslie on Fridays, don't you?
Usually it was a good time for both of us, but things have clearly been a lot of stuff happening. Last day or two. She's one of my friends. Yeah, but, yeah, we were gonna have lunch, but we haven't caught up, in a while. But in the last day, it's been like a lot has happened since yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I have a meeting at noon. But oh well. It ain't here, so there's that at least. Floink. Don't give up. Mama said, Monica. Mama said, don't give up. Little bit all the lay low. Hey. Oh, you know what? Let me look at this.
So I called my mom last night, and I'm talking to her, and I hear this voice in the background. And Zach, it's your voice.
Oh.
And I'm like, what are you doing, Mom? She's like, I'm watching the Facebook Live this morning. I was like, Mom, I love you.
The one that's also freaky is because my kids have Echo Dots in their room, and a lot of times they listen to K92. So when you tell what's her face play K92, it's my voice comes on and goes, hey, do you want to choose listen live or morning thing? So as you hear just my voice randomly just throughout the house going, thanks for listening. Enjoy. Here we go. They've gone too far, Monica.
But they had the wasabi Oreo. We tried it.
Not good.
Not good at all.
What was it? The buffalo chicken one was okay. Is that the one we thought was surprisingly okay?
That one was fine. It was like we could tolerate it.
This actually has nothing to do with the wacky flavors. You want to do the wacky flavors? Fine. I'm okay with that. It's some people like them, whatever. You're good to go. But they had announced this a while back, but this nightmare has become a reality. Now you are able to get most stuff. Most stuff. Oreo most stuff.
Oh,
so double stuff.
Do we need more of this stuff?
Yeah, because double stuff is too much of the stuff.
That's a lot of stuff.
It's way too much stuff. Now they have most stuff, which is scary how much stuff is inside this thing.
How much you talking, though?
It seems to be about double the double.
What?
You can go if you want to walk over the side and see
Okay,
this
I
picture.
will.
I have some of the most stuffed Oreos called up. You can Google it if you want to see the picture. But there you go.
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's too much stuff.
You feel your heart starting to clog.
There's
This is too much.
There's a couple on YouTube that reviews foods and stuff. So this is they like the stuff. They're from Kentucky.
I would totally buy these for you. If you like the stuff, these are the cookies for you. I've said before, they should make packages of just stuff.
Just the stuff. Yeah, if you just
Just
want
that stuff? What is that stuff?
whipped hydrogenated fat.
That sounds delicious.
Doesn't it?
Put that on a plate with a piece of mint. Okay, no, that's too much stuff.
you man, if you are just eating this stuff, that's a lot of stuff right there.
Number 2.
Number 2 trending, they've announced some of the performers for the Grammys. Sounds like it should be a pretty good show. So you've got Post Malone.
Okay.
Camila Cabello. Cardi B is going to perform. Janelle Monáe. Dan and Shay, if you're country. Casey Musgraves also. And the lovely Shawn Mendes.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's a good lineup.
Yeah, I feel like that'll be good. Mixed in with Alicia Keys trying to put you to sleep with her meditation talk.
Well, she'll start putting us to sleep, and then we get Cardi B. Cardi!
Oh, yeah,
and she'll
Cardi
just,
will wake you
she'll
back
twerk
up. Oh, my
and
God, if
everything.
Cardi does that twerk video, the Grammys may never be the same.
Oh, God.
That stage
Will
might
they allow
rumble
it?
down. Oh,
Will they allow the video to take place
no,
on
they will
stage?
not. They can't possibly. If you have not seen Cardi B's twerk video, don't watch it at work.
Oh, yeah, I know. I did play it at work. That goes for work. It was for
this
work.
is different. We
Yes.
can do it for work. I told Monica she's allowed to drink for work in certain situations. But yeah, if they do that video, Lord help us all. I think it was hilarious, but that would definitely wake me up from
Yes.
Alicia Keys hosting. That's for sure.
Number 1.
Number 1, it is making a comeback. The razor. And I don't mean the kind that you use to shave
Talking
your
about that
legs.
phone?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Phone. The little sliver of phone is coming back.
The little sliver of phone, which I don't know if you remember this, Monica, but before iPhone came along, the Razor was the most
It was
popular
hot.
phone. It
Oh,
was
yeah, I remember
It was
that.
the top-selling phone in the world.
Everyone had a razor.
Motorola
They were cool.
Razor was this thin little flip phony thing. It was thin like a razor.
Yeah.
It's coming back, and it's going to cost $1,500. Boom. How about that?
Get out of here.
Yeah. No, I need
No,
to stay. I will leave at 10, but I am going to stay for a little while.
I like my iPhone.
I know, I do too. And I feel like we've already learned our lesson that this most recent batch of iPhones is too dang expensive. We have drawn the line. This is too much. We don't want to pay this anymore. They've pushed. We've pushed back. We'll see what's what. But they want to make it sort of like Samsung is coming out with these fancy foldable smartphones.
Yep.
That's what Razer wants to do too. And they want to charge $1,500. I'm not
Not
paying
buying it.
I'm not paying that. It's
No,
too
thank
much.
you.
That's too much stuff.
Watch me say that.
I know you'll have
And
it.
then we'll have the razor.
Right.
And maybe next year we'll be like, you got your razor? Yeah, I got my razor.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'll have to remember this clip. We'll go back because then we'll be there going, iPhone. Oh, who would have that?
Yeah.
It's all about
Aim.
the Razor girl. That's what it is. Who or what needs to be told? Fork you. Get them in now. Text 52353. You know what? We'll kick off somebody's weekend with some kind of prize too. A little prize for
Let's
our
do
favorite
it.
person. Yeah, you deserve a little something for the long weekend. And it will not be most stuff Oreos. I can promise you that.
Nope.
Because it's too much stuff. Fork you is next. Top moments of the week as well.
That's too much stuff.
Too much stuff. Way too much.
I would throw up.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That is, it's throw up food. That's what that is.
It is.
It's like you eat tube and then you puke it back up.
Ew. And then like a dog, you just eat it again.
Like
That's
a
it.
dog or a cat.
Would it be different?
No. Probably not. It's probably going to taste the same.
Still that hydrogenated fat.
Most stuff. Too much stuff.
Going down a
So
second
delicious.
time.
Gross stuff.
Bon appetit.
Yucky
Like
stuff.
Katy Perry's Bon Appetit.
So good.
Yeah. Hello, Megan. Good morning. Megan's in Michigan. Shout out to you. What up, what up? Hi, Stephanie. Okay. Forka to you. Forka, you
Met my little baby cousin yesterday named Brielle. Cute little thing.
Cleat. Little baby
Little
Cleat.
Little baby cleat.
So it was like my first time meeting you.
Cleat. Cleat. Cleat.
What she said? I'm not in Kansas anymore. Not in Texas, whatever the hell.
I want to see a picture of little baby cleat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, she was such a. Oh,
What a
I said, I'm going to call your mommy and see if I can babysit.
I'm going to call your mama.
Oh, just a
I'm calling her right now as I'm holding.
I need to keep you for a day.
1 second. But no,
Been there, done
whoa.
that.
I'm going to keep you for 10 minutes, and then you got to go home. Yeah, this is too much. I'm sorry.
I was like, I want to babysit. Oh, I've officially become that auntie.
Oh, that's a cute baby.
Oh, we got a picture of a guy eating a double stuff. Oh, hold on. This thing won't really go down. Can I see? Can I see? The most stuff. Oh, that cream. This is really gross, but it was a meme that made me laugh. And this is after, this is very graphic too.
It's okay.
After mashed potatoes, this is you sitting there looking like a toaster strudel. And it was like, and it was a girl with a toaster strudel on her. When she was like, giving her body to toast. It was disgusting, but it made me laugh though.
By the way, if you ever wonder if you actually want to see a picture, the best way to do it, when you click on it, then it opens, but you try to scroll and it screws up, just right-click View Image, and it will open it in another window.
Ah,
you can
cool,
actually
yes.
see it. That's Zach's workaround right there.
Yeah.
That's my helpful Thang hack for our ridiculous texting system. You're fugazi.
Monica, now I have that image in my head.
I'm sorry. I
It's
told
okay.
you it was very graphic, and I probably shouldn't have said it.
No,
but-
it's okay.
I mostly didn't hear what she was saying because I was doing other stuff, so I don't really care.
I
I'm
was
good to go.
listening because I was interested because I love memes, and then I was like, oh no, meme.
Let me see if I can send this to you. in a message. No, just send it to you.
Yeah, huh? Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. I'm gonna send this to my professor and be like, look what I'm doing. Vladimir is his name. Be like, look what I'm doing, Vlad. Oh, how do I stop it? Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. I've just had this iPhone for like a month now, and I had it like a Galaxy, so I'm still trying to.
Reform yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still figuring things out as I go.
Consequences.
Consequences.
Consequences. Young wild cheese.
Fork you Oreos.
Young wild cheese. Fork you! Fork you! Fork you. Who or what needs to be told, fork you? You can't have this bad attitude rolling in.
It feels good to let it go.
You do.
Clear it out.
You need to do the whole Elsa Frozen let it go thing. It's a long weekend for a lot of people, too.
Yeah, enjoy it.
And you need to feel good. You need to be free.
Good vibes.
You got to say, fork you.
Fork you!
Who or what needs to be told? I will start on behalf of parents everywhere saying, fork you to homework.
Yes.
Fork
I
homework.
said fork homework.
I can't believe I said this last night, but I did. I said, I've already done the first grade.
Yeah.
Why? You leave me alone. Go
It's
do your
terrible,
own
right?
homework.
When they come home with homework, because then it becomes like, hey, help me study. Yes, I will help you study. But then I'm like, oh, my God.
And I know a lot of
taking forever.
kids, you have to fight them the entire way
Yeah.
to do their homework. With my son, he is, for the most part, a smiley little happy person. And then the minute you say homework, I start hearing this. Like he just turns the sound effects on immediately.
Yes. I mean, Ava's different. She will start her homework. She will, but then she'll look at Daddy and I and say, hey, there's homework for you.
And it's
almost
fine.
Like, which is
Look,
part of it.
If you have questions, I'm here to help.
Yes.
That's part of being a parent. You
That's
signed
right.
up for this. But it's more when I have to fight them every step of the way. So basically, I'm doing homework.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do homework. I already know how to tell time, Monica.
But
I don't need to do it again.
He needs you to help with that homework.
Ugh.
It becomes your homework.
And he's such a little stain because after a while, he doesn't even try. He doesn't try. He doesn't listen. And so he's right now they have to learn, they had police officer in, so you got to learn your phone number and your address and all. Very super important.
Yep.
So trying to grill him on the address. And I know he knows this stuff.
But
he's smarter than this. He's playing
He
me.
knows.
And he's sitting there going, 2,
But it's a way to
6,
wear you down.
not
It wears
6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know.
But it's a way to wear down the parents. Because then that's when homework, you look at the clock,
Right.
you look at the time, you say, we've been on this for an hour.
Right.
And you know it.
He knows.
Yes.
He knows eventually
Yes.
he'll win because I'll lose it. Monica, I had to run him through his spelling words last night. He just started yelling out random letters. I'm like,
To
quick.
drive you nuts.
Quick does not have an S in it on any level. You're throwing letters out there now.
He's messing with you.
He is. I'm surprised he don't start throwing out numbers while he's spelling things. I don't know, niner. Hate homework.
Yeah.
Hate it. And it's only going to get worse.
Yep.
And now I'm going to start saying things like, in my day, we did math different, which makes me sound like I was born in the 1700s.
That's what Jared said it to Ava.
Oh, my God.
Because Ava was like, that's not how you do it. That's not how you figure out the problem. He's like, well, we have the same answer, but you can go about it a different way.
I mean, your kids think you went to college with Abraham Lincoln. I mean, that's how
did it
old you
differently.
sound when
Yeah.
you say that. So fork you, homework. What you got, Monica?
I had to fork myself because yesterday I ran out without a jacket. And it started snowing, and I didn't think about the snow. I just didn't.
Yeah.
So I was in Bedford, and it was snowing kind of hard there for a minute.
Yeah.
And I'm outside trying to run to my car in the parking lot, and the guy stops me and says, he said, you're cold, right? I said, yes. Like,
What kind of question is that?
I know he was trying to make a joke. He was being nice, but it was like, he said, you're cold.
So you didn't have a jacket.
No, I was cold. I was running.
It was a squall. The snow squall snuck up on you.
It did, and I was running to the car. So, yes, I said yes. It was a hard, crisp yes.
Yes, so stop it. So fork yourself.
Yes, fork myself. I forgot my jacket.
Who or what needs to be told? Fork you. You get in here. We'll give you a prize for our favorite person. Fork the person who texted a picture of him eating one of those big, gross, most stuff Oreos.
Too much stuff in that Oreo, sir.
Ugh, I know.
Goodness.
Sir, I got to tell you right now, you look too dang creamy this morning, and that's unacceptable. So who or what needs to be told? Fork you. Our intern Stephanie's here. Would you like to fork something over there at all? Do you have anything?
Sure.
Okay.
This one's kind of old, but I'm going to say I work retail.
Okay.
So just during the holiday season, people coming in.
Mm-hmm. You are still having PTSD.
Yes,
from
I'm
the
having
holiday
PTSD,
season.
even though
Still.
things have slowed down. Every time someone comes up and has a super, super long transaction, I'm like, oh, God, here we go again.
Wow, that's impressive. We should remember this for our friends that work in retail. The struggle carries over into January.
Yes,
it
does.
is.
I know what you're
Returns.
talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause I
returns.
worked
And then
retail.
sales.
Fork all returns. I just can't with that. 774-9236, 800-468-9236. Use the phones. Use the live video feed. Use the text at 52353. This is your voice. This is your chance to be heard of what you need to fork. So
Clear it
do
out.
it now. Roads, there's foggy spots this morning, so be careful. We had reports earlier of some localized accidents. Nothing on the main highways right now. If you see anything, you can always text in to 52353. Cloudy today, high 49. Rain tomorrow, high 40. Maybe mixing with snow Saturday night into Sunday. Temperatures falling dramatically, though, into the teens. 35 now at K92. Your next K92 traffic and weather in less than 30 minutes. I would not fork my sleep number bed.
Never.
Never, ever.
Never.
Fork all other beds.
After being so cold, I was ready for my sleep number last night.
Yep.
Crawled into a ball with
Monica
my
got
blankets,
caught in a squall.
Yeah. I was like, what is this business?
Well, it's a bed that's designed for you and your sleeping style, and you get a number.
Yeah, my number's a 40. And what is so great about it is that my husband, he can have a different number. If he wants the bed to be softer or firmer, he can. So right now, he's a 70.
So many couples disagree on mattress firmness, and that is why we are dealing with what we are dealing with right now. Come in during the lowest price of the season. You can save $400 on the Sleep Number 360 Queen C4 smart beds. Now only $1,299. Sleep Number is the official sleep and wellness partner of the NFL, and you will only find them at the Sleep Number stores. You got Wards Road in Lynchburg. You got District at Valley View Mall. We like it when you shout us out because, we get brownie points and everything. New Year's resolutions, they all start with a great night's sleep. So you need to have a good night's sleep to make it happen. Go into those Sleep Number stores now.
Yeah, the dude told me, he was like, you're cold.
Yes, I am.
I am very cold.
K92, hang on. We'll be right with you. K92, hold on. We'll be right with you.
He was trying to make it funny, but I'm like, I can't stay out here in the cold. Hello? Doing all right? What's your name? Andrew, you want to say fork you to who or what? Hey, Andrew, hold 1 second, okay? Hold 1 second for me. Hold 1 second. K92, hello? Hey, what's your name? Jennifer, you want to say fork you to who or what? Okay, hold 1 second, okay?
I'm reading the wrong copy. Damn it.
Both, the weather and traffic.
Yep.
Those are just, everyone's saying that.
Always.
Right when I got home yesterday, I walk in the door and Ava hands me a new project. Right when I walk in, I said, I can't look at this. She hands me, hello, hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text. We want to talk to you. What's your name? You said, I'm sorry, say it one more time. Trista? Okay, be sure to have your radio turned off. Hold 1 second, okay?
Fifi.
Today is the day I might accidentally write that down.
Good morning, Fifi.
Fifi. Fifi, hello. Fifi. Hey, Fifi.
There was this time. This is how I got your name.
Fifi, hello.
Fifi. That's good.
Be like, hey, this is where I got your name.
The only Fifi I know is Fifi Dobson, who had, half a hit back in the day. What was Fifi Dobson? What was her song? It's not in the system. I thought we just randomly delete things. Bob called me the other day. He's like, "Can I delete all these old imaging things from the Danny and Zach?" I'm like, "I guess, but what do you have a problem? Like, are we running out of space? No, but it's clear up. Like, then who cares?"
Hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text. We want to talk to you here in a minute. What's your name? Jill, be sure to have your radio turned off. We're going to talk to you here in a minute, okay? Okay, what's that? Trista and Jill. Fifi.
I'm so Fifi. Cleat.
Cleat.
5'2". She's 5'2". She's roundabout 5'4".
Roundabout.
Yeah.
Live your best life.
Yep. It's like Rosie O'Donnell's roundabout 100 pounds. She's just right around that, right in that neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Some show. I don't know. Yes. Yes.
Also force them. Like, crank it up. Like, jam out. You can hear it because everything's so crisp outside, so it really echoes.
Mm-hmm. Without you. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Jennifer. Hello, Angel. Good morning.
Yeah, I put a little bit of music behind the ASMR stuff.
Hi, Elijah. Good morning.
There's like a little light music with your Harry Potter.
You know what I see? Zabutwib. Lopi topi. Kopilaka. What's that? Nope. What's this? Nope. What's that? Nope.
Yeah, Ava handed me a project, so we have to make an instrument, and it must it has to make a sound.
Oh, yeah, they did that at Isabella's school. She wasn't in that class, but they did.
Yeah, it was something, and she was like, so she said, this is what I...
The worst is what they do is they bring that home, this project, and go, it's due tomorrow.
Yeah.
How long have you known this? Forever?
But she's done that with her nurse.
Stand by. Monica Brooks has officially declared it Loud Music Day.
I think so. It's one of those Fridays where you jam out. Mm-hmm. And I said it's so crisp outside that when you turn the music up really loud, that bass, you can really hear
It's going to be extra.
Yeah,
this
it's
right
awesome
here.
foursome. Get ready.
There it is.
Yeah, crank it up.
Yep, we'll do that at 9 o'clock. Officially kick off the weekend. Who or what needs to be told? Fork you. We kick off that weekend. We got to free it up for the weekend, too. Let's say good morning to Trista. Hello, Trista.
Good morning.
Who or what needs to be told? Fork you, Trista.
Well, I just wanted to say fork you to childish coworkers.
Ooh, yeah. And anything specific?
I can't really go into detail.
Okay, but they're being little babies. Is that what it is?
But they are grown women. Yes.
It is interesting sometimes especially when two people are having an argument and it's at work or some sort of disagreement. If you really stop and just look at both of them, you think, you are both 5 years old right now. Like, that's all this is. There's nothing else here.
It does happen like that, because I know when I waited tables, I had a couple of disagreements with folks, and we're like, all right, enough. Let's go talk about it in the freezer. And we'll walk off to the freezer. You know, both of us are
act so serious.
Yeah, so serious. Mm-hmm. And then we walk up like, all right, we've cooled down.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
You get that here sometimes. Like, all this drama, people are, taking things so seriously. And then I think to myself, I do birthday scams for a living. I mean, come on. You can't be that serious. Is this Andrew? Do I have Andrew? I lost Jill. So, Andrew, is this you? Okay, Andrew, who or what needs to be told?
Fork you!
Andrew.
I'm saying fork you to the retirees that wake up early just so they can drive 10 miles per hour slower on my way to work and jam up traffic.
And you do believe they specifically know, all right, Andrew's up at 8, so let's get
They
up.
probably do. They probably see his car every day and say, there he is.
They're
That's
waiting.
The same guy. Yeah.
They're out to get you, Andrew. That's what it is.
They sit and they see me and they pull out in front of me and then just slow down.
Yep.
I know what you're talking about. They got to get that biscuit.
You're like, well,
That coffee, yeah.
Andrew's about to leave. We got to go ahead and beat him to the punch. See what's going on.
You're their friend. You're their roadie friend. They're They're a friend on the.
I had that.
don't
If
care,
you want
I
to
don't know.
combine these two fork U's into one with the coworker, where we kind of fought over the same parking space for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I came in a couple minutes early, so I get that space, and now, man, he comes in way too early. I can't do it anymore. He wins.
won.
I gave up. I quit.
Yep.
I lost the battle. I
You
lost the battle
tried.
of the parking lot. Man, he just kept waking up. Some people just, and it's what Andrew has too, where you just feel like when they're driving, it is impressive that they really must have nowhere to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like, doesn't it?
They're chilling. They're cruising.
Yeah.
They're
I find
really
that there is a
cruising.
whole segment of people that exist on the roads that really don't enjoy making it through green lights.
Yeah.
Because you can tell.
Have you ever been on the road and not really had a place to be? Like I'm saying,
No.
like, have you ever?
No, home. I'm home when I don't have a place to be.
Because I think that there's maybe once or twice where I've been out on the road. Didn't really have to be, but I was just out
No.
driving around to
Monica,
see what's going
never
on.
once in my life have I gone for a drive. I've never gone
You never?
for a drive.
Oh, I have.
Mm-mm.
It can be relaxing,
Nope.
but
Can
you're
be.
also in people's way. You're in
Yeah,
folks'
exactly.
way.
Yeah.
That's why it's not relaxing for me, because I know I'm jamming things up. I'm part
You're
of
in
the
the way.
problem. Out for a drive. Get out of here. I know, when you're on the road and you know that, like, we ain't going to make it at this speed right
Yeah.
now. And they just don't
But
speed
they're out
up
for
at
just
all.
a ride.
They just,
They're
they're out for a
driving.
ride. We'll
Mhm.
stop. I'll stop here at this red light. No problem. Who or what needs to be told? Fork you. You can text in.
Fork you!
To 52353, like Amber in Roanoke, who is forking adulthood in general, getting up before the sun rises, getting that tiny army with attitudes ready.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, every day
Lots
it
of
is that
attitude.
strut, and then going to work, make money to pay bills. Over it. We agree. Here's someone, oh my God, they had to work 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. yesterday, and they got to be back at work 7:30 this morning. And they say, and I agree, I hate expense reports. So fork you expense reports.
Ooh.
I hate fork paperwork in general.
Yeah.
It's like, don't we have people for that? So I always feel like around
But
here.
they are the people saying, hey, fork paperwork.
Get a new job then. If you're the people, then you deal with it. No, but even with the expense reports, I know you're the one that's got to fill it out, and
Yeah,
then
you
someone
do.
just rubber stamps it. I don't want to be that.
You don't want to do it.
I want there to be a filler outer. You do it for me. Figure it out.
One
Who or
day.
what needs to be told? We'll get into more of yours at 52353, as well as top moments of the week. What did we do around here? Then 3 hopefuls face the stain.
Let's
The
do it.
infamous stain test, 8:15. You can give Trista some public skate tickets.
Hey, Trista. Hey, have you won with us before?
Boat floating, boat floating.
We have some public skate tickets. If you would like those. Public skate includes your skate rentals. 4-pack, a family 4-pack. Oh, let's see. What's your phone number? I think we have you in the system.
On the heart. Okay, top moments in the middle.
And your address? Where people are at. All right. Yep. All right. So, okay, we'll get those tickets mailed out to you. All right. Thank you. Have a good weekend. And bye-bye. Hey, thank you so much. You have a good one, okay? And bye-bye. Hey, I'm so sorry. We ran out of time, but we thank you so much for calling. Thank you. Are you doing Snapchat?
I am. Oh, you want to?
Are you doing snap? I'm snapping you while you snap. And you're snapping back.
This is Monica.
Hey.
We're snapping together. What's your snappy snaps, Monica?
My snap is K92 Monica Brooks.
Can I friend you?
If I probably like, what are you doing? I'm trying to angle and get K92 the logo.
I've typed Monaco instead of Monaco. Oh, your girl has little like headphones on. There was this lady that came in last night, and we're having this semi-annual sale in Victoria's Secret or whatever.
Yeah.
And she came in and bought like 50,000 things of perfume.
Oh. Well, she was like getting that deal.
And she said, I think I have a coupon. And we're like, no, I'm sorry. We know we don't have any coupons out. She was like, no, I have one. And I was like, no, we don't have any coupons. And then she left, and then she came back and bought more. And then she's like, I still think I have that coupon. I'm like, you don't. You don't.
She was serious about it.
I know.
People get serious about those coupons, though.
I know. It's real, especially like Victoria's Secret coupons. I've never seen people get so like uptight about their coupons.
I've been in line at CVS and had people arguing about their coupons.
Coupons are real.
Order me to a coupon.
Like I'll Kroger coupon.
How they get so angry about a coupon, and I've been in line at CVS and they had to call managers over because of the coupons. So
I had some lady last night
get mad.
Try to like tell me that she had a coupon, even though we don't have any coupons out right now. And she was like very determined about it.
Oh, why people
made a scene over it. And I was
have
like,
no self-respect.
Ma'am, we have no coupons. So as soon as I walked into work, my boss was like, not my boss, one of my bosses, and then my main boss who had left. They were like, Melissa heard you on the
Can you do me a favor? Can you I think there's at least one of the people here. Can you just let them hang in a lobby? They don't have to do anything.
Do I just like tell them, hey,
hang out? Sit down, enjoy.
Sit down.
I believe Casey is here.
Quiet.
Yep. Don't talk to anyone. We're just friends. Thank you.
Kristen's here too. There's a Kristen and Casey.
Kristen and Casey, okay.
I made it clear. I'm hungry now. I've smelt your burrito.
Oh, the week. We get to the end of it, which is exciting.
Yeah. And then you think, what did I do?
I know.
What happened this week? Sometimes that happens at 10 a.m. We're like, what do we do at 6?
Yeah.
6 a.m.
My daughter can remember who gave her what Christmas present from 3 years ago.
Yep.
I got to try to remember what we did on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. It's a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's why we do this.
Right, we recap it. Also, the stuff is fairly entertaining, so you get to relive it again. Or for the first time, if you missed it, top moments of the week. So reminder, we got 3 Mornin Thanger hopefuls that are coming in here in a few minutes. And, you know, they want to work here. They want a job because we are adding a member of the K92 Mornin Thang. And it may come from this community. I would like that. We're local. We ain't leaving. We want to stay here. We want people who want to be part of this community and family as well.
So we'll see what happens.
Kristen, Casey, and Chaz all have to face Tim Ray the Stain and his infamous stain test.
Yeah, the stain has yet to arrive. But he's on his way in his Stainmobile.
The dark cloud, the Stainmobile. Yep.
He's on his way.
The Dirtmobile is on its way.
Tim Ray.
Tim Ray the Stain. That'll be at 8:15. That'll all go down. You can watch it on our Facebook Live video feed as well. Top moments of the week. We were talking about how you buy certain things in your house, food items, and then everyone in your family houses them.
It's gone.
Over and over and over again. Except in my house, where then when I try to get ahead of the game, then they flip the script and they screw me over. And I'll buy another box and they'll house it. And I'll buy another box and they house it. And I know what you're thinking. Well, stupid, just buy the bigger box or buy more boxes. Every time I do that, they change their food tastes.
They no longer want it.
They no longer want whatever it is because for a while they were doing the cinnamon toast waffles. That's man, they would. And again, I'd come one day, one box, one day, one box, one day, one box. So I bought like 4 boxes and they stopped eating the cinnamon toast ones and said, we want regular.
Yeah.
And now
I
I've
don't
got
crave it anymore.
3 stupid boxes that are taking up space in my freezer. My son ate fish nuggets for about a day, and he loved them. And they were on closeout, and I bought 3 boxes of them. Now he says he doesn't like them anymore. I got those boxes sitting there. So every time they buy something, they're on the regular waffles now. And I know, darn it, if I buy a giant thing, then they're going to move on to microwave pancakes.
But they'll come back around.
They will not. There's boxes of sausage that they used to eat. I bought 4 of those, and then they stopped.
Do you have room in your fridge?
I have no room for anything because I got all their stuff.
That's crazy.
It's a parade of sadness.
All the food you have in your fridge.
Every time I get a deal, it's on sale, buy a big thing of it, they don't want it anymore.
Do they see you walking into the store? Like I feel like some of the folks in the store, the workers, they're like the employees, they're thinking, Zach is here. Let's put out a deal because he'll buy everything.
Probably.
Okay. Oh, let's put chicken on sale. Oh, the steaks. He'll get everything. He'll buy it all in bulk.
They probably, what they do is it's a little game they play where they put something on sale and then they all gather around a security camera to see if I'll buy it. Yeah.
And they talk about you.
They bet.
Yeah.
It's a very, there's lots of money being thrown on the ground like in movies and things like that. Oh, yeah.
I want to be in on the bet.
Just bet on yes.
Yeah,
it's usually pretty safe.
You're going to buy it.
You'll be good to go. Top clip number 2. Monica Brooks' husband and his sad, depressing ice cream run.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. 2 o'clock in the morning, he runs out in a snowstorm, like an ice storm, to go get ice cream.
He didn't
Why?
like the snacks in the house.
Well, it's because he needed to drown his sorrows.
Oh, it was 2 a.m. It's dangerous outside, but he still wanted ice cream.
So when was this?
This was, the ice was already, what was it, Saturday?
Oh, so Saturday night.
Saturday night.
He went out in freezing rain.
2 a.m.
just
Sunday
to get
morning.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I said, really? You're going to go outside? He said, oh, I got to have his ice cream. And he really did come home with his ice cream, and he went to town eating ice cream. He had that craving for it. He wanted that snack.
Had he gone to bed and he woke up hungry? Was he still awake at 2 o'clock in the morning?
He was still up.
Oh, I see what this is now. All right. It's all coming together for me now.
What is that?
Your husband, big Dallas Cowboys fan.
Oh,
Saturday
don't
night.
go there.
No, I see what this is. It's okay. They lost.
Yeah.
And him needed to drown his sorrows in some ice cream.
He was a little emotional about the game. He was sad.
This is my guess.
So sad.
Green mint chocolate chip ice cream. Is that what it was?
No. I was surprised too because he went for the chocolate chip brownie.
Okay.
Ben and Jerry's.
All right. My next guess was going to be something that had lots of cake and cookie and moose tracks, that kind of thing.
Yeah, he had the cookie and the brownie.
To drown his sorrows. That was top clip number 2. Number 1. You didn't help at all. You made me look worse when I confessed.
Well, what you did?
I couldn't help it. I had an accident at the grocery store. And so one of the items I put in my little basket was blueberries. They were on sale. Oh, these blueberries look nice. And I put them in, and I was grabbing a couple things. And as I was wandering through the store, I looked down, and I realized I must have very excitedly put the blueberries into my basket because the top had popped off.
Oh.
And there were blueberries all over my basket.
Oh, they start falling through the little holes in the basket.
They were like getting jammed in the holes and stuff.
You don't want to eat the little basket berries.
I don't want to eat the basket berries.
No.
And I couldn't really get the basket berries up either. So I kind of just started over with my shopping.
Well, how did you start over? Did you just put the basket back?
I put the basket back.
With the berries in it?
Uh-huh.
The
and I
berries
started
open
over.
and the berries jammed.
Yeah. Well, I put what was left of the
You
package.
created basket berry juice for someone else.
I put the package back with all the other blueberries.
Oh, you did. Oh.
Uh-huh. But there was probably at least a dozen that
There's
were
someone
in
else
the
eating your basket berries.
Yeah, why would the
Oh, I don't know.
No, they didn't eat. They didn't have to eat the basket berries because those berries sat still in the basket, the loose ones. I couldn't get them out because they were falling in the little cracks.
But someone has a nasty
basket. I put that basket back in the rack, and I got a different.
You can make
one.
it sound nice, but no, someone had a nasty basket. They had those basket berries.
They didn't even
probably
know,
had
maybe.
white pants on for some reason.
Yep. Just a reminder. Next week's Monica's week to confess.
Oh, yes, it is my confession.
Yes,
week.
it is.
Coming
And
up.
I will be very shocked and appalled by whatever it is.
Well, you came with the berries.
I'm
that
gonna
was
call-
pretty
Bad.
berries on someone's white pants.
Shh, we're not
That
talking
poor
about that
doctor.
anymore. It's in the past. Stop living in the past. Doctors have people to go get them blueberries. They don't go. Yeah,
can't
I am.
believe
I'm going to
you.
boycott you after whatever it is you do next week. I'm ready. Top clips are done. We've got the hopefuls. They're gathering in the lobby right
they're ready.
now. The Stain Mobile is on its way.
Okay.
Tim Ray, the Stain, will be administering personal, embarrassing questions. He sent me some sample questions. They are embarrassing.
Yeah, you know he's ready.
A couple of
for
them
it.
I
He's
had to say,
excited.
I said, you can't ask that. You can't ask what they're doing in the bathroom. Like, you can't ask those questions. So I had to ban some of his questions.
Maybe for the podcast. No.
I don't know. I don't even know for the podcast. I have no idea. So that's going to be happening here in a few minutes. And that is your K92 Morning Thang. We are incident free on the roads. If you see anything out there, you can pull over. Text it to the number 52353. Cloudy today, some fog this morning, so please be careful. High 49. Heavy rain tomorrow, high 40. And then this weird wintry thing, mostly a rain event around here. Some snow Sunday night. Temperatures falling dramatically on Sunday, so we're worried about this flash freeze thing. We're going to talk to Brent Watts at 8:45 just to get timing and severity. And Josh in Roanoke text into 52353, and I agree. He's blaming all of this on Miss Monica.
What? I didn't say anything this time.
No, it's because of what you did last winter. When Monica
was
Brooks
last
declared
winter?
the end of winter, Mother Nature is now daring you to even think it's going to be over. That's what Josh says, and I
I
agree.
thought I was on a clean slate. I thought everything was good because I
Nope.
didn't say anything this go round.
No.
I didn't make any predictions.
Right,
I
but
didn't-
Mother Nature says, oh, you thought it was nothing last year. Well, it's on now. I'll show you, Miss Monica. So, yes,
Don't
remember that.
apologize.
Way to go.
When the forecast is wrong, it's always Brent Watts' fault at Channel 7. But when the weather is bad, it is always Monica's fault. She's the one who did this. Hot list on the way. Taxes this year is going to be interesting.
Yep.
Because it's different. I don't know if you noticed this. The tax laws have completely changed from last year. And that is why I'm not going to bother. I have someone else to do it. And that's why you need to have someone too. This is the year to make the switch to Kemble Tax clause. That's how different they are, man.
They're so different.
This year, the taxes
They
actually
changed
have
the game completely.
Yeah, they have claws. They come down from the sky. They pick you up like a hawk, and they carry
your
you
money.
away. It's terrifying. There's your
That's
taxes.
it. That's scary.
So David Kemble has spent almost 200 hours learning the new laws. He's going to be one of the most knowledgeable people out there, and you want to have somebody that you can trust this year to do it the new way. On top of that, David costs about a third less than a national chain. So he knows more than them.
Mm-hmm.
He's charging less than them, and he's going to get you more money, and he's going to make sure your taxes are done right. That is why you switch this year. Kemble Tax is a local business that you can then support year-round. They are open. 8 out of 10 customers come back. You get the same preparer every year, and you support that homegrown, family-run Roanoke business. Let's do this. 2 different convenient locations for you. Orange Ave across from Denny's, also in Salem across from Lewis Gale and next to Subway. Appointments and drop-ins are welcome. Get the number to call at KembleTax.com. That is KEMBEL tax.com. Make this the year that you switch to Kemble Tax Services. Oh, la la la.
Oh, they said, Zach, you were in on it, too.
I'm Krogering.
Oh, I was this morning. Early this morning, I was on checking the Kroger deals.
Yeah. I need to go buy more frozen dinners and something else, and I don't remember what it is.
I'm sorry. I was like,
I'll give you my shirt.
No, it's okay.
Sorry. Free Samsung Galaxy S9 got me excited. I know. Requires total plan with unlimited plus data, new volume forwarding, credit approval, device protection.
I don't have a candle.
I know. I'm so like, I walked in and I was like, damn it, Monica.
I know.
Good morning in the WFIR newsroom. I'm Joey Self with your K92 news update. State police say a Bedford man was killed last night when his SUV left US 460 near the Campbell-Bedford County line and threw him from the vehicle. 40-year-old Jason Lutz was pronounced dead at the scene. Students at William Byrd High School were evacuated for a brief period of time yesterday so Roanoke Fire and Rescue could investigate reports of smoke in the school. It turned out to be a malfunctioning heater in a bathroom. The Roanoke City Council will be unable to ban firearms at meetings after bill died in committee. The bill proposed by Roanoke Democratic Senator John Edwards would have given localities the option to ban firearms from meetings. This comes 2 months after council requested the legislation following a former city employee threatening to shoot members during a meeting. Mayor Sherman Lee says he hopes to submit the legislation again in the future. Thousands more migrant children may have been separated from their parents at the U.S.-Mexico border than previously reported by the Trump administration. That according to a report from the Health and Human Services Inspector General. It finds that family separations were taking place before spring of last year when the administration announced its zero-tolerance policy on the southwest border. Check it at K92 weather. Weather advisory till 10 this morning. Watch out for some fog, then turning sunny today, high 49. Cloudy tonight, 35. Rain tomorrow, high 43. In the WFIR newsroom, I'm Joey Self. You're up to date on K92.
I saw you bench pressing like I don't know, these big old weights. Is that real or are those blow up weights?
I do 245 deadlifts now.
I mean, do you like take Jarrett and just do this?
I have lifted him because I was like, I wonder if I could pick you up. So I've carried him around the kitchen and stuff.
Jeez.
Getting stronger.
There you go.
All right. There you go.
Who's Stephanie?
Intern.
Who?
Who's exactly. Who's Stephanie? I think you answered your own question with that question.
Is this like for the stain test?
Yes, exactly.
Use that.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Tim Ray, Stephanie, Tim Ray.
Oh, if you want to use this little seat right here for the camera, I don't know if you want to or have room over there. I said there's a chair right here if you wanted to use it. I don't know if that'd be in the way or what. The blue seat, if she wants to sit closer to you.
Oh, for Stephanie?
Yeah. She wants to sit close to Zach Jackson.
To be close to you. Why do birds suddenly appear? Even if it's a little angled up, don't really care. That's fine. So they'll be there. All right. Fun. Oh, man. Let's, Hey, everyone, look at Tim look at his phone. It's fun. It's a fun game.
Oh, is that pointing right at me?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, you got that one. Look at he's just excited not to have to share time with Smelly Cat. That's all it is. Screw that guy. All right, what do we have? I got a stain test. Jenny
Gosh, is that what it sounded like?
We'll just go with the song. No intro. That'll be fine. Oh, man, it's Friday.
Yes.
And it's the evilest of Fridays. The dark cloud has officially entered the building. Tim Ray the Stain is here. Hello, Tim Ray.
Hello.
You may remember Tim Ray as our least favorite member of the K92 Mornin Thang several years ago. Or as he would put it, the most important.
Right, I made this show.
You created it.
I created this show.
I felt apprehensive when I gave you the title yesterday where I said you were a Mornin Thang Hall of Famer.
I heard that as I was driving in.
And I knew
was
that I was
excited about it.
I was feeding the beast right there. But it's okay. It's true. You are. I mean,
that's right.
Ty Cobb is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He's one of the worst humans that ever lived.
So you compare him to him?
It's still being
right, exactly.
But he was a very good baseball player who was also wicked racist. So, there's things like that.
Okay.
Right.
Tim Ray's like, I don't want that comparison.
Yeah.
It's like, no, thank you.
He's not racist. He's just terrible. He's Tim Ray the Stain. He's the Stain.
When do I get my check?
Yeah, it's out front.
Okay.
We're going to give you the check. Do you see the dude? We have in the viral audio later that got the big check at the lottery for $1.
No, I didn't see that.
He had a scratch ticket. And, when someone wins a lottery, they get the big check. So he went to the lottery office with his $1 scratch ticket and said, I would like the big check, please.
And they said,
and they did. They said, all right, let's go. So they went in. They announced his name. They did a little press release and everything for his $1. Yeah, so we have him. So we'll do that for your 47 cents.
Doesn't one of these people get $1,000?
They do?
Well, that's what I want.
You want some money.
I'm auditioning here too, okay?
All right. Tim Ray's throwing his name back into the hat. Ready to roll. So that's going to be at 8:15 here on the Thang. We've got 3 hopefuls, Kristen, Casey, and Chaz. They all seem like nice people that don't know what they're about to face.
I don't like any of those names.
You don't?
No, I don't.
I will be honest. I couldn't believe that I endorsed a guy named Chaz.
Yeah.
But maybe he's a cool dude. We'll find out.
He seems super nice. I liked what he had to say. And
Tim Ray's going to test him here in a second. So
and we can always change his name to Flounder.
Right. Well, that's true. You can't change it to whatever.
DJ Scrotum or whatever it is we feel like doing later. This is radio. You can do whatever you want. It's fine. We're good. So that is on the way. And shout out to Deanna in Roanoke who texts in. She says, Zach, didn't you get in on that whole the winter is over thing with Monica? I feel like I remember you doing that. So, Deanna, let me just say no further questions. Thank you. No. Sorry, I don't recall.
I don't recall.
Yes, I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did that happen?
What?
I don't know.
I don't think that happened. That definitely did not happen. All right, we'll do a quick hot list.
Yeah.
And we will do this thing right here. Already did that, so I'm good to go. Oops. I need to undelete. I must go to the undelete. What are you up to this weekend, Tim Ray? To the hills.
Hard to hit my house.
They may never come back with this flash freeze. They might have to sled back home.
I get frozen in place, then just shatter.
I'm going to Abingdon tomorrow for one night. I'm thinking, the weather's going to be horrible, but oh well.
It'll be all right.
Has your podcast reached 12 listeners yet?
Its average is about 100 listeners.
100,000 listeners an episode? 100? You got to add some zeros to that, man.
I do that when I'm actually recording. I do that.
Of course you do. You have to.
That's good.
I don't know. We did a NASCAR fantasy, so you know a little bit about NASCAR.
You have to understand that as someone who doesn't ever watch NASCAR, because it's just not my thing. I am also the 3-time defending champion of that fantasy NASCAR league.
Does the name Davey Allison ring a bell?
Nope.
Okay. Well, he was on his way to stardom. He was going to be the next best driver. He was the son of legendary driver Bobby. He's going into the Hall of Fame.
Bobby, yes,
going into the Hall of Fame. His wife is going to join us on the podcast. His widow is going to join us on the podcast.
Interesting. Very exciting. Very exciting.
So yeah, we're going down to Daytona to do the podcast in Daytona.
Okay.
500.
I'm buying fancy equipment right now. But starting a nerdy baseball podcast with somebody, a friend of mine. But the premise is that, and you could probably kind of use this in the NASCAR arena too, is the same thing, is we want to find players who have played in like the last 25 years that for the most part are forgotten or unknown or barely played or whatever, and find out what they're, because they all have there's always a really interesting story mixed in there that you don't know about. So I was reading it. It was inspired by this guy who played for the Red Sox, who he got a World Series ring with the Red Sox and a World Series ring with the Cubs, and played a total of about 8 games between the two.
What's the guy's name from Ace Ventura that he stalked?
Oh, yeah, the kicker, whatever the heck his name was. Yeah.
What was that kick? Find somebody like that.
Well, yeah, but it's just that story's fascinating. I mean, he barely played. He got 2 World Series rings. He got about $800,000 in prize money, too. It's ridiculous. Anywho. Oh, man, they're puffing up his ego already because Cheyenne is on the Facebook Live video chat, and she says, I have specifically been waiting for this day for 2 weeks now.
Wow.
Oh.
Yep. She is
this
ready.
day.
Wow. She has been waiting for the stain test.
Or me. She's waiting on me. She's been waiting for me.
Or is she a friend of Chaz?
Oh, just feeding the beast. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully she's a friend of Chaz. Except I only told Chaz about this 3 days ago, so she would not be waiting for 2 weeks on that one.
Taylor Swift, her boyfriend Joe Alwyn, he's so private that we only know that his name is Joe Alwyn. That's
pretty much it.
We don't know what he does or what he did for a living. We
I mean,
just know that he's there.
We
He's
also
a
don't
cute
bother
guy.
to Google it. We could.
I know we could. But but the paparazzi, they're trying to find out some more information about the guy. And he says, look, I don't answer questions because I'm not good at it. I'm not used to all this attention. He loves Taylor Swift. He's been with her since 2016.
He's an actor.
So, okay. Well, yeah.
He is best known for his role of Masham in the movie The Favorite.
The Favorite.
Yes.
I love that movie. It's my favorite.
He also was in the movie Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk.
I've never heard of any of these.
He played Billy. And he played the great Robert Dudley in Mary, Queen of Scots. So there you go. Those are the 3.
Go,
yeah.
Joe Alwyn.
So we do know precious little about this guy.
Him a little bit. But I guess that's probably why Taylor Swift enjoys it.
Well, it's a change for her. And clearly it's working for her for once. Because she dates all these other people that everybody knows. That ends in a fiery disaster. And then she's singing songs about Jake Gyllenhaal. So...
yeah, I like this.
It's all good for now until she needs new material. Then what's going to happen to this relationship? That's the real question around here. Actually, the real question is, can any of these people survive the stain test? Because that is what is about to happen here. 3 hopefuls.
Tim is ready.
I want people running out of the room screaming. Okay, just get me out of here.
He's going to put him through the ringer.
It could happen.
He's the infamous, the evil Tim Ray.
They'll be doing AM radio by the time I'm done with
Oh, my God, AM. There's no going back.
You took it there.
You took it to AM. Forget about it.
You took it to the Snap Crackle Pop.
Man,
right.
Those numbers even look weird now. It's like, what is this, 1,000? That's a radio station? Oh, my God. All right, that is next. Stain test on your K92 Morning Thang. All right. Monica, could you go get our people, please?
Bring in some first.
Thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I can see they all have headphones.
Yeah, they're right here. There's the one, can use the little red hen. And then I have
Baby
these
red.
2. Come on, 9-volt. Nope. I love how at 9-volt they have to have this thing that says remove. It ain't working.
Remove it.
Now it's pretty and green. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, Casey, you know what? You're a good height for this. So
Okay.
you be on this one.
Okay.
And you'll have those little red headphones right here.
Okay.
Kristen, this will be you. You get this. Chaz, this will be you. Whoop. You get these.
Dropping the microphone is bad
Strike
luck.
one. Get the hell out. From a time perspective, there's no restriction here.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it'll probably be a couple hours.
Yeah, okay. I got to talk to Brent at 8:45. That's the only, for the next 35 minutes, I don't really care beyond that. I'm not putting any restrictions of like, oh, it's been 3.5 minutes. Whoa. I'll get yelled at later for it. I don't really care. So there'll be that. So anyone need anything? Is everybody good? Okay, cool. Pardon me while I call up a bunch of buttons.
People are watching you on Facebook Live and stuff. So. Yes. They can hear you. Tim Ray. Is that a baby Isabella?
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you all do?
I work at a boutique in Blacksburg right now.
What about you?
All right, here we go. Everybody clap and make noise and stuff. Follow my. Oh, Monica, you see what happens. I've officially just pushed every single one of these faders up because there are a million people in here.
Folks in here.
Good morning. The K92 Mornin Thang job hunt is on.
Yeah, I mean, Freddie Mac, he's gone, but not gone. He's still on with the
Oh, no,
K92
he's gone.
thing.
He's dead to
10-2.
me. He's out of here.
No, he's still there. He's still part of the family.
Nope, he is not.
But what?
No, he is.
He is. He's on at 10, but we are looking for another thanger. So we have some folks in here with us.
We're adding.
Yes.
So what we do, like most situations when they have to add new things, they bring back old things as well. So Tim Ray the Stain, good morning.
Thank you.
We love the stain test.
I do love the stain test.
Why are they not cheering?
Because they're, I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking
over here.
They're terrified. Let me try it again. Tim Ray the Stain, everybody. Yes. They're also holding microphones, a couple of them. So there is that. You can watch
to learn to multitask when you're doing this job. Okay, rule number one.
Very true.
It's clap for Tim. Is that it?
Yeah, rule number one, always clap for Tim Ray, the vicious, horrible stain.
Tim Ray is a stain.
He is. He's going to administer his test. Tim, it's so funny when he comes in here because I can't stand him. And then he comes in and I think, he should come back every now and then.
Yeah.
I know this is like really quick because I was on like December or something.
Yeah, it was for the holiday
normally
Thangtacular.
It's once a year. Now it's like once a month now.
Yep. Now he's like herpes. He's flaring up all the time. You can't get rid of him.
Y'all have a funny relationship
It
because
is.
it'll be 1 minute y'all are cool, the next minute you're like, I'm going to block his text message. I'm going to block him.
Right, they still have me blocked. I can't.
And then
I
Tim
can't
is like,
text.
I'm blocking you.
Yeah. Tim Ray is sort of like, he's like eating lasagna. Okay? Oh, man, it's just...
I remember one year they gave me a Christmas present or something on the air, and then after the show was over, I went and just blasted off this email. You know, how disappointed I was in this Christmas present and everything I've done for the show and all the... You remember that?
Yeah, of course I do. So, you know, like I said, he's like lasagna. It's just, it's so fat and richy and just delicious and cheesy, but then you feel fat and disgusting afterward. So that's what you are.
Zach and I have kissed on the lips,
With love.
too.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Yes, that has happened. I witnessed.
So let's say good morning to some of our Thang hopefuls, and then we'll get into the stain test. They have to face embarrassing, horrible questions. Let's say good morning first to Casey Lillard. Hi, Casey.
Hi.
Get up real close to that microphone.
Is this better?
Yes, that's
Okay.
perfect. So just tell everybody a little bit about Casey.
Okay, well, I'm Casey. I'm from Rafford. I'm 25 years old. I went to Rafford University, and I studied communications with a concentration in public relations.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds. I went to Radford and studied,
So this is a check in Tim Ray's book right
So,
here.
yeah. So, Casey, you can look over to your left. This is your horrible future right here.
Right.
Oh, my God. Why do you think you would be a good member of the K92 Mornin Thang?
Well, I said this in my audition tape. It's time for Monica to have a gal pal
Okay.
because she has been the odd man out, and I think it's just time to have a girlfriend on the show.
Girl power.
Too many
Yeah,
dudes on the
and-
dance floor is what
Zach-
she's saying.
Zach just
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, it's been a lot of dudes.
Too many
Sometimes
dudes.
it smells like dude in here. That's why I like candles and things.
Right.
Like,
It was Danny, Zach, and Monica, and then it's
like, gosh.
Zach, Fred, Monica.
come on here.
All
Where's
these
the ladies?
men's. And I'm
And then I started Fit Chicks VBR. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Go in the
will
group on
admit, the
Facebook.
studio does smell, even without Fred here, the studio smells way better every morning. I walk in and it's just fresh and sweet smelling.
Yeah, I like that smell.
So I do agree with that. So that is Casey. Let's say good morning to Kristen. Hi, Kristen.
Hey.
So Kristen Gillespie, is that how you say it? Okay, and tell everyone a little bit about Kristen.
I'm Kristen.
That's true. Yeah. Of course.
I just graduated from Liberty I got a bachelor's in film.
Okay.
And right now I'm doing it online, getting my master's in marketing.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Giles County.
All right.
Giles, I love Giles County.
Right. You listen real close. All 8 people in Giles County.
Yeah,
Like,
they're-
yes.
Are they having? They're having a listen party right now.
They are.
Yeah.
Yep. They've gathered round at the gas station and they are ready to roll. Fun fact about Giles County: it's the only county in the listening area that I've been pulled over in. So there you go.
That's right. That did happen.
Oh man, you get up in those windy roads up there on 460 or whatever it is, or 220. I don't know. Anyway, Kristen, tell us why you think you'd be a good member of the K92 Morning Thang.
I am a talker. I love to talk. And I'm a creative person, so I think I can bring some flair and stuff.
Okay. And
Clearly
more
she
flair.
she's saying the show sucks.
Okay.
I mean, that's what she just said. That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Tim Ray, I'll be honest, I think that about 4 times a week. Just, my intermittent, I'm like, I got to do better. Why? What am I doing
That's why
here?
you fired Fred.
That's true. Yep. Yeah. And inappropriate behavior toward me in particular.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's just the romantic tension between Fred and I. We couldn't take it anymore.
It's a lot of tension. I couldn't.
I
I
could
had
see
to
it
leave the
when I
room
was in here in
sometimes.
December.
He was forever jealous that Tim Ray and I had kissed on the lips, and he had never gotten a chance to do
He
that.
would try to
bit.
pucker up, and you would just turn away.
That is true.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll be making out with a dude named Chaz. Let's say good morning
Chaz.
to Chaz.
Hey.
Good morning,
In the
morning,
house.
Thang.
Chaz, slide this way a little bit so
All right.
people can see you online as well. Because you guys are
Hello, Facebook and
you're all
YouTube.
on that camera right there.
No, Zach,
So-
you were a little judgy of Chaz.
Of course I
because
was.
His name is close to Chad, the dreaded Chad.
The girlfriend stealer.
Okay. Yes.
That's not me.
Mhm. Okay. So you're not like
With
that.
a Z, it's cooler than Chad because anytime you have a Z in your name, you're automatically a little bit cooler.
That is true.
Named my daughter Eliza just so it had a Z in it.
Okay. And as a Zach, I say, hell yeah, I like this. See, this is why I gave him a chance. Even though his name was so close to evil, I thought maybe, you know what? I'm going to turn over a new leaf in 2019. I'm going to give a dude named Chaz a chance.
Name is your name backwards.
Oh my God, it kind of is.
In the
It
Spanish
is.
dictionary.
Wow. Who knew?
Oh, why you gotta flip that on him now? You just
Blowing my
blew
mind.
Zach's mind.
Okay, so Chaz McPeak, let's
Yes.
tell everyone a little bit about you.
I am a husband to an awesome wife, a dad to an amazing daughter, a 1-year-old. I currently work at Liberty. I have an undergrad in sociology and a graduate degree, a master's of religious education.
Aha.
I run 2 podcasts. One is my own that is called Everyday Extraordinary, where I just sit down with people and talk about life and, to be honest, failure and fears.
Okay, that's
and
fine.
faith.
We do a lot of that around here.
Fun stuff like
Uh-huh.
that. The other one is The Complete Flip Side, which is a movie podcast where we just sit down and talk about movie trivia, movie news, movie reviews, and the weekend box office. A lot of fun.
How many people listen to this podcast?
Last episode, we had one drop this morning. I don't know. the
We had
listenership
one
on
listener
that.
drop. We're down to 9. Okay.
Last week we had about 300.
Oh, damn.
Tim Ray.
Did he beat out your?
No.
No.
He did not. Thank you very much.
Tim Ray has a NASCAR podcast.
Yes,
that he's
NASCAR.
For the lead.
On the lead.
Yes.
Everybody's here just to pimp out their own side hustles.
We've all got
and
our radio shows.
you know what I'm realizing here is Chaz, because people always say they have an evil twin. I'm his evil twin.
Yeah.
Because he's Zach spelled backwards, and then he's all sorts of liberty and religious
Very
studies,
nice.
and really, Monica,
Very sweet.
if we choose to hire him, I believe it's so we can get into heaven. I think that's the whole idea.
Okay,
right
so it's
here.
like the angel on your shoulder and the devil.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Is that
What
it
makes
is?
you think you'd be a good addition to the Morning Thang, Chaz?
Well, I've got some uphill climbing to do because I'm the only guy in here right now, and we've
wait a
kind
minute.
of.
Zach and I are in here.
I mean, auditioning. Auditioning.
Wait a minute.
I was like, well, that's a joke right there. He just went boom, boom, boom. Like,
Well, there we go.
oh man.
So out of us 3, I'm the only guy.
that's
in
fine.
here.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
got you.
But just the knowledge that I have from the podcast, I will be honest, it's a little nerve-wracking live. Everything I do, if I make a goof, I can cut it out because I do all the editing. So that's different.
Yeah,
but
live is a different. It's a different ball game for
fun.
sure.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
news is you
it's
can
good.
screw up for 4 whole seconds, and I can hit the magic dump button. It can
Right.
go away, but
Like
then
that, like
never screw up again after that because it
Okay.
takes a while to come back. So
4
no,
seconds is where I thrive.
yeah, no pressure at all. Okay, so these are our contestants today. These are part of the people that are trying to be the next member of the K92 Morning Thang. We met them a little bit, but now they must face the most important and scariest test of their lives. Tim Ray's stain test is next. I had to eliminate questions because they were just too raw and disgusting. I said, you can't ask people that. I mean, this isn't really a job interview, but it's sort of. Like, you can't ever ask that. What's wrong with you?
Why?
So just know that every question you hear and you think, oh, my God, they're asking that, there were ones that were way worse that I had to get rid
That's
of.
true.
So,
Yep.
yes, there is
I know,
that
I've
stain
been
test.
limited. The whole thing's just going to go down the drain.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and ride down that drain together next. Let's do it. Road-wise, we are good right now. Incident-free. Weather today, cloudy. Some fog this morning, so be careful. High 49. Heavy rain tomorrow, high 40. Then that rain could mix with some snow in some areas on Sunday. And then we're talking about maybe some flash freezing Sunday afternoon as the temperatures fall into the teens, single digits, all that. Brent Watts will be on with us here at about 8:45 to give us the latest on everything. All right.
Can they pick up the mics on Facebook Live?
Are you all
Could they not hear them?
I've been listening to this since it was Danny and Zach.
Do you remember me?
Okay, hang on. Yeah, all right. Now I know why. Okay, hang on. I can fix that.
And are we supposed to like hear stuff like through like what's going on now, or just?
Oh, your headphones. You can.
You probably need to mess with the volume.
Okay.
So sorry.
Oh, okay. We're good now.
You're good now. They'll hear you.
It's a lot.
That's there. It's like running a spaceship around here, basically. Okay. Good to go. Fine. I know, because it's the way it works is with the Facebook feed, there's a different audio chain that feeds that. So that way, like, for example, when this stuff is on, they will still hear these, so we can continue to do that. Also, because we can't play the music anyway. So there's 2 different audio chains. So in order for something to show up there, this one little light has to be on, and it was not on your microphone, so people could not hear you there. But I mean, most people could hear you on the actual radio, which is where there's way more people. This isn't like being on Tim Ray's podcast where no one's paying attention or listening or anything like that. Yeah, I listen to some of your podcasts, watch some of your video stuff. Obviously.
Are you going to replace Kathy Lee?
Yes, Monica's leaving too. That's next. Then they're going to make me audition this crap all over again. Yes. See, Brandon, I'm going to start telling that story that Freddie left because I didn't go to his wedding, and it just hurt him so.
Oh, is that what he said?
That's what he's decided. I'm going to go one step further, Brandon, is that he asked me to be his best man, but I was unavailable, and that crushed him. And things were never the same after that. Yeah, that's what it was. This is a good storyline.
It's all coming together.
So yeah, that's all coming together.
Brandon's going to join for a Bubbly Banter.
Okay, good.
Day.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Brandon would be
yeah,
good.
Brandon. If you're listening, if you can hear me.
I need weekly stain test.
When I heard that, I thought it sounded like a bad like baby shower game. Like I just thought it was like one of those like diaper games where it has like the different chocolates in it. And you have to guess what it is. And I was like, what are they gonna make us do?
You're gonna touch poop.
Well, I was
actual
like,
stains.
I was just kind of like, okay, well that sounds different, but all right.
Do we need to know anything? Do they need to know anything to prepare themselves? Do they need pen and paper?
No.
Okay.
They just need to.
They can just answer.
They can just answer.
Okay. And then it's up to you. I don't care. You can ask different questions, different people. You can ask them all the same question. You're in charge. So you do whatever you want on that.
Well, if you and Monica want to vacate the studio,
Okay, cool. Hey, no problem. Yeah, come right over here. More than happy to make you run the controls. We have 3 minutes. I know you get eventually in this business, everyone instantly reacts to. If I go to put my headphones on, you'll see everyone goes, must. Okay, I gotta move that. It's messing up. Monica, can you shut that for me? The window? No, not behind you. This one over here.
Oh.
That one there. Thank
Well, do
you.
you need this one shut too?
Yeah,
This one's
probably.
through.
Just go ahead and do that. And
Create a little blur.
okay, let's do this. Chaz and Kristen, go ahead and switch places.
I need somebody to walk by. would look better on
so
the.
basically, you don't want to go any further than right here. So otherwise, you guys are all in there. So yeah, and you're free reign to direct them around if you need to doing stuff. This is Stephanie, by the way. Stephanie's our intern, so she's running the controls for the chops over here. As you can see, there's about 1,000 things that go on all at one time, and so this runs all the different songs and commercials, and then I get these hotkey banks that have little drops on them or whatever if I need them. So sometimes I'm like trying to find one of those. I'm like, no, it's over here somewhere. Where's it? There it is. Okay, good. That's what I need. While Monica just sits over there drinking wine. That's what she does. She's wasted right now.
Is that why you're sweating?
Yeah. That's okay. It's dry it's dry January pause tonight, I do believe. We've already put an official pause. You need to have a bottle of Prosecco tonight. You come on. Let's not be ridiculous. You can have a glass, but it has to be about this big.
It needs to be a size like the size of my child.
Mm-hmm. Like the size that a bunch of bros would order to drink together. Yeah. Very large. These waters are for y'all. So if you're thirsty or whatever, just take one and take chart.
Or if you want to throw them at me.
Put your names in it if you want or whatever. But yes, if you want to throw them in Tim Ray's face, how dare you?
He's got to watch the equipment. Yeah.
So just throw it that way. That's fine. You're clear over here. There's no equipment over here. I'll be the one that gets yelled at anyway, so it's all good. Okay, so we'll do the same thing again. Just if I go like this, just everybody make noise. Hoot, holler, whatever.
Get on the table.
Twice as loud, twice as fast, all those things, blah, blah, blah. Make it sound like there's a million people in here, though everybody knows there's not. That is fine. Good morning, Candace. Let's see. Kristen, Jason is rooting for you. Jason Tickle. Uncle Jason.
Yeah, well, that's rigged.
Uncle Tickle. That's not bad at all, you know? See. Donna Cole Lamb is also rooting for you. And Becky. Oh, she's got a fan base in there. That's right. All of Giles County is here. Yep, it's official. All of Giles County is here.
They're up.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it! K92 Mornin Thang. We are hunting for the next great Thanger.
Who will it be?
Will it be Monica, Zach, and Casey? Will it be Monica, Zach, and Kristen?
Maybe.
Will it be Monica, Zach, and Chaz?
Huh.
We'll have to change your name.
Or will it
if we
be
pick
Monica,
you.
Zach, and Tim Ray?
Tim Ray.
We're taking his
I
state
think
test today.
Tim Ray's above us now, I believe.
Kind of, yeah. This was. I mean, I kind of didn't want to do this because I
Tim Ray the Stain is in the house. That means he gets his theme music. The infamous, he's a Mornin Thang Hall of Famer.
Right,
There's
exactly.
no doubt.
Exactly.
He's not a good person.
Why?
But he's good to have around.
Yeah, he's a friend. He is. He's a friend.
And you always have those friends where they're kind of annoying, kind of despicable, just all of that.
But you love them anyway.
But you love them anyway. You have them around. I understand. I am that friend for a lot of people in my life. So I get it. It's cool.
Okay.
And Tim Ray is my me. And here he is right now.
Here I am.
It's like Brokeback Mountain. I wish I
gosh.
knew how to quit you.
Oh, jeez.
And
Well,
here he is.
I'm very excited for the stain test because I'm wondering what questions.
Well, you all had to go through the stain
Tim has
test
lined up.
for what? A couple of years?
We did, yeah.
Right.
And there, it was very rigid. There were a lot of rules. We had to, salute Mother North Korea a lot in the Remember, it was always like you had to repeat after Tim Ray and all these things.
Oh yes.
Oh, I was trying to remember.
About
I was
that.
trying to remember how we did the
Question number one.
ago.
Question number one.
That's happening.
Okay.
That's happening.
So we're back. Okay. All right.
And then didn't I start her off with like a joke? Or wasn't it there was music playing and didn't I start off differently each time?
I can't remember. We have to go back and listen
I
later.
feel like if you're as important as you think you are, you would know these things. I'm just saying.
Knock, knock.
We'll go back and
knock, knock.
check
Who's
it.
there?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
New K92 Mornin Thanger.
New K92 Mornin Thanger. Who?
Not you, not you, not you.
Oh!
Yep. Oh, Brandon on Facebook. So you can watch this go down. We have 3 hopefuls that are in here, and we're continuing. We have some more next week that I'm lining up as well for some other stuff. Brandon says, Tim Ray is like a lime. He's sour, but you got to have him to take a shot. So
I like that.
we were talking about Giles County being in the house. They are here supporting Kristen Gillespie. Good morning, Kristen. Your people are out in full.
You said your uncle? He's on Facebook Live. Shout out to your uncle. What's his name again?
Jason.
Jason, what up, Jason?
I feel like her last name should be Gillespie.
Gillespie?
Yeah,
I know, it's Gillespie, though.
I know, but I want it
Gillespie.
to be Gillespie.
Okay. Will you change it if we give you the job?
I don't know.
All right, get her out of here.
All
She's
right.
She's in the house. We also have Casey Lillard. Good morning, Casey.
Good morning.
A Radford graduate, which does earn brownie points with Tim Ray, who was dishonorably discharged from Radford, I do believe, at one point. But he is here, as well as Chaz McPeak in the house. And you Liberty grad, right? Is that correct?
Master's, yes.
Masters.
You said get it right.
Okay.
Undergrad was not Liberty.
Well, where was undergrad?
Hey, you got to let them know.
Concord University in West Virginia.
There we go. Concord's in our listening area as well, so they may be a shout out
Did
to
not
you.
want to bring up West Virginia.
No,
he did not.
He didn't. He was afraid to.
Yep, he was afraid to.
We have very loyal listeners in West Virginia, so you have to be nice to them. If they don't like you, you don't get to stay.
That's why you should have brought it up.
Stain test is in the house. So Tim Ray, I give you the floor.
Yeah.
This is your test.
Let's just go right into this.
Monica and I are basically just here to observe at
right.
this point.
Question number 1.
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 What is wrong with these people?
I mean, really, shouldn't they? Monica and I don't think we just sit back. They can be the ones who repeat. So
Question number 1.
Question number 1.
Question number 1.
Question number 2.
Oh my goodness!
You have to follow the rules of the stain
Yeah, they've
test.
already.
Okay.
How old were you when you hit puberty?
Okay. I guess this question for Casey. Is that who this question is? Okay. This question is for Casey.
Okay. Just jumping right to it.
Yes, apparently.
I know.
Yeah, we're all just going to get to know each other very well. 14.
14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
14. How'd you know?
Oh, Lord.
You just know.
You just
know.
No further questions.
I will say that. I will say that for you. I knew
know.
when it happened.
Oh, yeah.
There's hormones in the milk. It makes it happen early
yes,
sometimes.
it is. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Is that a question for anybody else, too, or would you like to move on to the next
we're
question?
moving on.
Okay. Moving on.
She already failed the question.
Okay. Thank you.
Good.
Wrong! Question number 2. Oh, my gosh. Question number 2.
Question number 2.
There it is.
Everybody!
Question
number 2.
Everyone has to do
Question
it.
number 2.
Yeah, that's how it works.
And this is for everybody.
Okay.
What is more common with you, bad breath or BO?
Okay.
And why?
All right. So the one you fight with more, the one you struggle with, bad breath or
and you
BO?
can't say neither.
Okay. Kristen, you're up first.
Probably, I work fast food.
Okay.
And first of all, that already smells bad already.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to go probably BO.
Okay.
Because you get that greasy smell. Just,
Little oniony, that sort of thing. Yeah. Okay.
I understand that.
So she's going for the BO.
So you have BO because you work fast food.
well, I work in the kitchen too. So
And you sweat and the grease does
exactly.
get on your skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Sweet.
It does happen. It does happen.
Okay, Chaz,
Yes.
same question.
Bad breath because garlic is delicious.
Okay.
I love garlic. Yeah.
Carry gum. So don't
Casey.
Yeah.
Bad breath because like I'm really OCD. If I smell bad, like my breath is something like
You can't smell it as much.
I can't smell it as much. And like I don't want to be that person when you're walking by someone and they're like, "Oh, what was that?"
Yeah, you don't want to walk. You don't want to walk into their
Yeah.
breeze. Like in the grocery store, somebody pushes
Yeah.
their car and you catch their breeze. Like,
Yeah,
whoa.
and if you're like the only two people in the aisle, they
Yeah.
obviously know it's going to be you. So I'd go with bad breath.
So you're admitting that you are a regular bad breath person.
Oh yeah.
That's
I mean, I'm human.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think mine smells terrible right now. 'Cause
Oh, I know mine does. We drink coffee all morning.
And my
we
mouth
talk.
just feels dry.
The
I
more
keep
you
trying to
talk,
drink.
the more your
Yeah.
breath starts to stink. That's why Beyonce, she has an issue. She's always singing.
Tim, you want to kiss me again, like
That's what
old
I've heard.
times, to see what it's like?
Well, we
ahead,
didn't
Tim.
use the tongue last time. I'd like to get into that maybe.
Next time. Next stain test.
Save it for
Okay.
later.
Question number 3.
Question number 3.
They're on it now.
They're on it, but if they would not talk over each
supposed to
other
be
and
in order.
ruin my
Yeah, it's
bit.
okay.
Here we go. Jeez. I make way too much money to be in here doing this right now. I really do. How much, speaking of money, how much money do you think you should make working on this show? And I'm going to need to hear from everybody.
This is a good question because it's kind of a mysterious job for a lot of people.
Right.
All right, good question.
So
we'll start with Casey. Go ahead, Casey.
Okay.
Yearly salary, what should it be?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Whatever you guys think it
No.
should be.
No,
that's not gonna.
But you know,
I
some bosses listening saying, good answer.
I need a number.
You know,
4. They're like,
need
aim
a
low.
number.
$1.
No. See, that doesn't.
The price is right.
No.
I truly don't know.
You don't know.
What? That's the one thing that I was not prepared for. I was trying to think of everything else like I might be asked, and that was not on that list.
That is, Tim Ray likes to ask the uncomfortable questions. That's how it works around here.
Not prepared for that. Okay.
She is not.
Well, she can be dismissed.
Okay, that's fine. You're fired. Thank you. Chaz.
50 to 65 grand a year. I know my worth.
All right. He knows his worth.
All right, then.
Okay, he comes with his
very
numbers.
quick.
Kristen.
Probably, I don't know. Well, as long as you know it's more than, what I'm making now, fast food.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you a solid maybe on that.
Easy. Maybe like somewhere between like 30, 35.
Okay, she said, well, Chaz saying 60.
All right, so he's
Double it.
He
Double
has
it.
60,000. He's got 60,000. She has 35,000. Do you want to say anything? Do you want to add something?
Yeah,
more?
I'll add maybe anywhere from 30 to 40,000.
Okay.
Okay.
But she was going to say anywhere from 30 to 60. I'll just take right in the middle
Yeah.
of those two answers.
All of the above.
Well, my boss has already texted. He likes Kristen the best because she picked the lowest number.
I knew that was going to. He was like, good answer.
All right. Do you have another question?
These are millennials.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Question number 4.
Question number 4.
Question number 4.
Question number 4.
There you go.
What is a secret that no one knows about you?
Ooh, okay. I like this. This is a good question. So a secret that nobody knows about you. And we ask questions like this because in reality, this job is about
We share a lot.
sharing a lot of uncomfortable situations and stories, being able to roll with odd circumstances, like people asking you ridiculous questions, dealing with a difficult public. That's why we bring Tim Ray in.
Right.
He's a great example.
So what's your secret?
So we'll start with, let's go with Chaz on this one. Go ahead and start with Chaz.
And I'm going to know whether or not you're lying.
Okay.
So don't lie just to sound good on the radio. Okay?
Okay.
So this shout out to Fresh Market in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Okay.
That pasta sauce that you had to clean up off the floor about a month ago. Yeah, that was me. I dropped it and I left the store because I was embarrassed.
Shame on you.
Oh, shame.
It's not blueberries.
Shit.
I didn't get blueberries all over
Oh
somebody's
my
white
gosh.
pants.
You dropped sauce.
But I dropped
You
sauce.
did.
It's shoes though. You can clean shoes.
And it was you know,
But
what
it was somebody's grandma walking through that aisle
Yep.
with her slippers on.
after church. She slipped. She broke her hip.
No. Oh.
She died.
No. Don't let that happen to grandma.
Wait, what?
I hope not.
I just have to call boring on that
I like
answer,
that one.
okay?
That's
I mean, I want to hear robbed a bank. I want to hear something like that.
Well, we've had some listeners that have done that. I don't know if they have a phone call available. or
Drop
not.
spaghetti
Okay.
sauce in the floor. What?
Let's go with Kristen next. What was the question again? Just to refresh.
A secret that no one knows about you.
Okay.
A secret that no one knows.
Hold that microphone right up to your mouth.
I really don't know because I'm an open book. People basically, I have no secrets because I normally tell everyone how stupid if I do something.
Okay.
But
okay. Do you have one of those?
I mean, have you ever flipped somebody off driving?
Well,
Something like that.
who hasn't?
I mean,
let's be
have
honest.
you ever you cuss all the time that we don't know about?
Saw your grandma in a bra. Those kinds of
Right.
things. Oy, oy, oy.
I guess one thing nobody ever knows, but now the whole world will know.
Perfect.
In 3rd grade, this is many, many moons ago.
Mm-hmm.
My teacher wouldn't let me go to the bathroom because she was really mean. She was like a
Okay.
witch and stuff.
Sure.
And
A witch?
Yeah, she was a witch. She always said she had a broom and stuff.
Wart on her nose and everything.
So she let me go to the bathroom, and I peed my pants in class.
Oh, that's sad
Until now.
and embarrassing. So there we go. Perfect.
There's
Casey.
some water on the floor right now.
There is. What's going
This is
on?
making your pants.
Casey, something a little secret.
Okay. I don't really have anything like that because usually somebody sees it and I
Everybody
acknowledge
has a secret.
That's also
for
true.
Pete's
Mhm.
sake.
Well, no, I mean, I guess one of my secrets is it's like an actual secret. I'm still obsessed with Pokemon Go. And
we were wondering who still plays. So you're the
You play.
It's me. I mean, I'm not kidding. I play it all the time.
Really?
All
Yeah.
right.
You
And-
still play Pokemon Go?
Yes, I can show you.
My son
level
is 6 years
33.
old. I got him the game. He turned out he declared it horrible the minute I put it on there. We deleted it. He was out.
No, but
Did you say level? What level?
33.
Okay, that's another level.
That is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
another
like
level of addiction to Pokemon Go.
Yeah, so
That's that is a secret that I'm just really excited I heard about you today.
Tim Ray the Stain. I got to play a couple commercials. We'll come back here in a second. You can join this on Facebook Live as well. Rebecca says, I can do better than all three of these people. I wish I had sent in a video. Well, you still can there. So go ahead. We are still accepting applications. If you think, I'm better than these three
You
people.
can still audition. Go to K92radio.com.
Prove it.
Well, we have the more stain tests coming up.
Do you have any other good questions? Do you want to do
yeah, we
do
get one more question.
Right, we'll do one more
Okay.
question, and then I got to talk to Brent Watts, too, and get a quick
See what the
weather
weather.
update. So we will do that next. All right, perfect. So we'll do one more question, and then y'all are good to go. That's Rebecca. You can still apply. Go right ahead.
Come
That's
at us,
fine.
Facebook Live. Come at us.
We're ready.
We got the stain test because we're the best of the best.
Yeah, that I think.
Or I just happened to
Or,
think of it the other day.
stain.
I don't know, Monica.
Actually, didn't I reach out to you first?
You did, but then you asked me a question, just how things were going, and I said, do you want to do the stain test? That seemed like a good idea. I don't know. The fates aligned is what it was. Oatmeal reminded me of a little something from the past that I thought we might have to break out next week.
What?
Garden hose Jeopardy.
Oh, we'll just
I never played
spray in
that.
the garden.
When
Oh,
when
like
they,
on the. Okay, well.
they outside, they get a question, you get it wrong, you get the
It'll be
garden.
cold.
You get this. It will be
Oh,
cold.
no. That
Yeah,
sounds
you get the
horrible.
garden hose. I forgot about garden hose
I don't
Jeopardy.
think I ever played that.
I think it was before your time.
Yeah, it was.
It was. Oh, and we would never. You can't do it, Monica. That's no hair.
A whole thing of
Oil
dumped on
That
her
was
head.
stupid. That thing, because it was all these bugs and.
Oh my God, that
terrible.
was the worst.
That was just so.
That
Why
was-
did we do that? I don't even know why we did it. There's a lot of things. I'm like, wow.
It was the wheel.
It was the wheel.
Remember, I had the mustard.
Yep.
The mustard. I got mustard in
turned
my
into a hot dog.
ears. I couldn't.
I had still have I had skin graft on my foot because of that firework that
I
blew up
remember
on my
that too.
foot.
I do remember.
Burnt my big toe.
Man.
Yep. So as you can see, this is a highly professional work environment that we are dealing with here. Brianna says it is true, Kristen. You do tell. You talk about everything. I think is that friend of yours, Brianna? French. Yes. Okay. All right. I figured it was for you. I was looking on the back timing on that one. You sauce spiller. I once exploded an entire gallon of milk at Kroger. No, I was impossible to because it was at the self checkout. And I was kind of, doing real fast. I don't want to say I was in a hurry, but I was just doing it fast. And I had paid for the milk, and I put it was in a bag. And I was like, all right, I'm do the next thing. And I spun the thing. And as I spun it too fast. And the bag with the milk just went flying right off of the spindle. So I basically shot it like a slingshot. And it flew up in the air, and it landed right in the middle of the self-checkout, with everyone around it. Boom. Exploded.
That
Like,
always sucks.
gallon of milk everywhere.
I did that at Kroger, but folks helped me because I don't know. I was just left from the gym, and my ass knocked over the 24-pack of water, and they exploded on the floor.
Mhm.
The bottled waters were rolling everywhere. So there was a couple walking by, and they caught it. So we were just picking up water. Thank you.
Yep. And
Thank you. I guess I'll purchase all this.
God love the poor Kroger employee, Shannon, because I still see Shannon all the time, and she reminds me about how I spilled the gallon of milk. She was the one working the self-checkout. She's like, hang on, I got to get paper towels. And she had one paper towel. This is, when you're pulling it off the thing.
No.
And she
But it's
called for help for cleanup. She paged 3 times. Nobody came. And I felt like I couldn't just leave.
When you hear cleanup, you're like, I don't want to handle it.
And none of them would come. I'm like, somebody help this poor girl. My God, I want to look over the paper towels and rip one open.
Something else to do. You're like, clean up. Oh, I'm busy.
That was awful.
Like, okay.
Yeah, not
doing that.
Darren, good question. Darren asks, why do we need to see Tim Ray? It's a fair question. Oh, do you have Brent's number?
Nope. Hold on. Yes.
Hopefully you do, because that's on my phone, and my phone is currently a camera. If you don't, I can get it. I just got to stop it. You do? Okay. All right. Call if you can just call him and get him on right now. Okay. Everybody good? Everybody good? Okay. Fantastic. Awesome.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Thank you for being put through the ringer. You have one more question.
How you been? Doing all right. Hey, we're gonna talk to you in just like a minute or so. Okay. All right. Cool. He said, "All right, bye."
Okay, bye. Whatever.
Okay.
Shabba-da-doo. Hmm? Time flies, man.
Wow. Yeah.
We're actually we're letting it roll a lot longer than we normally would on certain things, but I don't care. And
Well, when you're into the moment, you don't realize the time.
Right.
Yeah. It flies
When
though.
you're in the middle of greatness.
I'm actually kind of nervous for this last question. Me too afraid.
This one's not that bad.
Tim Ray the Stain on your K92 Mornin Thang. It is Friday in the house. Who's excited for a Friday? Oh my God. We got a studio filled with people that want to work here.
Uh-huh.
Or at least they did when they got here. I'm not so sure.
They still do. I think they still do.
We have Brent Watts from Channel 7 on hold right now, and we're going to talk about whatever the weather that's going on Saturday into Sunday. Just get some timing, road conditions, stuff like that. But Tim Ray says he has one final question for this stain test.
Exactly.
Okay.
Question number 5.
Question number 5.
Question number 5.
Question number 5.
Took them 5 questions. They finally got the routine down.
Well, you know what? They're slow learners. They are radio people. That speaks to the radio industry. Question number 5. Here we go.
What was your first impression of Zach?
Okay. First impression of Zach Jackson. There are no wrong answers. Actually, according to Tim Ray, there's a lot of wrong answers.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I know when you're lying, and after everybody walks out, we will
Talk about
discuss
it. Okay.
the fact that you all lied through a lot of these questions.
And we ask this question about me because everybody loves Miss Monica. They go, oh my God, I love Miss Monica. She already, that answer's no fun. We don't care about that. So we have job hopeful number 1. Let's start with Kristen Gillespie from Giles County. Hi, Kristen. Gillespie.
Oh, Tim's trying to change your last name.
Exactly. First impressions of me, I believe, is the question.
I'm not going to lie. I found when you came out the first time, I felt like, oh, this is really intimidating right now.
Okay.
But you're very spunky.
I have never been described as spunky in my entire life.
You like spunky, though, don't you?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
you have to have a ridiculous amount of energy to be able to entertain and do this show. And it's almost like a cartoon character version of yourself.
Spunky, that's a compliment.
Just from that interaction, it appears to me she despises you.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I'll say
I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, very true. Anything else you'd like to add, Kristen?
Man, that you're just energetic and.
No, yeah, she despises.
Yeah.
Okay. She hates
All
your guts.
Okay, perfect. Chaz, my friend, go ahead.
Yeah, so I am not of average height. I'm 6'3".
Yes, you are taller.
Yeah.
So I assume everybody else is going to be taller as well. So I will say a little shorter than I expected.
Mm-hmm. I get that a lot, actually.
He was expecting a 7-foot Zach Jackson.
Yep. They also expect fatter is another one. Just radio people in general sound fatter.
We get a bad rep.
I got both those covered.
Yeah.
It was the Biggest Loser and the guy.
The fattest guy ever on The Biggest
guy
Loser.
Was a DJ.
Radio
like, oh,
DJ,
gosh.
of course.
Yeah.
He was
lost
like
all the weight.
500 pounds. I know, it was ridiculous.
Has he kept it off, though?
Probably
Most of them
not.
don't on Biggest Loser.
No, they don't. Chaz, anything else you'd like to add in your parting shots here?
You were nicer than I expected.
Okay.
You're more
that's
sarcastic
BS.
on the radio, but in person, lovely fella.
You are. That is a correct answer,
think
actually.
Chaz-
That is
look,
correct.
no,
I am nicer in person. I'm
that's
telling
stupid.
you.
That's
People
stupid.
meet me. They're like, you're not nearly as mean as I thought you'd be. I'm like, I know. See?
Chaz has been eyeing your seat.
That's
the
okay.
whole time he's been standing
He
there.
is
Let me
Zach
just
spelled
say
backwards. That is
Beautiful
true.
keyboard.
Fair enough.
Say that.
All right, we're
okay?
watching this on Facebook. Final one now. This is Casey Lillard. Hi, Casey.
Hi.
All right, go ahead.
So the first time I met you was at a Psychic Suzanne event.
Okay.
And so there's kind of like 2 parts to this. You're kind of like a Sour Patch Kid because when you first started talking, I was like, wow, what a sassy man. And then I like started crying because like someone came through, and then
This is our Suzanne Northrup is our event where we talk to the dead,
Uh-huh.
and I have met Casey and her family at this event. They've come several years in a row now. Okay, I'm sorry.
no,
So
you're
so
fine.
there is a lot of crying that goes down at this thing.
Yeah, so then I started crying because I'm a crier, and of course, and then Zach comes up and gives me a bunch of tissues and like is patting my back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's sweet. Like this is so nice. So kind of like a Sour Patch Kid.
Sweet and sassy all at the same time.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
I believe I like that answer
I
too.
like that answer.
Okay. And any other parting words?
No,
Okay.
I think
Okay.
She's like, what's done is done. Either it's happening or it ain't. I don't know at
But you
this
said
point.
you're a crier, so can you just make yourself cry right now for me?
Well, I can't make. I mean, I can tell you about when I cried yesterday. That was kind of silly.
You cried yesterday.
What happened?
Well, almost. So my nephew, he's 6 months old. He's adorable and he's growing up so fast, stupid fast. And he reached for me yesterday to be held, and that was the first time I've seen him reach for me. He's probably reached for my brother or my sister-in-law,
Sure.
but he reached for me, and I picked him up, and I was like, I'm gonna start crying. This was the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
That's a sweet moment. It
Right.
happens like that.
Even though it's because she probably smelled like animal crackers or something.
I mean, probably. I probably had crumbs on my shirt, and he wanted them.
Exactly. We have Channel 7's Brent Watts on the phone right now. Hi, Brent.
Hello, Zach. Hey, Monica.
Hey.
Are any of these people speaking to you?
What's that?
Do any of these job hopefuls? You're like, oh my God, this is moving the needle for me.
You know what? I'm going to trust the stain to come up with something really good. Although, I think all of them have some potential. I like the whole, they're giving their secrets away and everything. So I feel like I think they're very sincere.
He is the nicest guy in the listening area.
Thank
Brent
you.
Watts
Yes,
in
he
the
is.
house.
Talking about me.
No, not you. But he even said something nice about Tim Ray. I mean, he is.
Brent is awesome.
Definitely.
Brent and I are at war. Okay, we are at war over the weather.
Actually, Tim Ray always demands snow and insanity. Brent, is it sort of the bane of your existence, the Facebook group Roanoke Extreme Weather Hype?
Oh my gosh! No, it's actually a fun little thing to watch. They don't take. I think it kind of pokes fun that what is wrong with society when we can't handle an inch of snow. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I actually think it's a lot of fun, and I peek in there and kind of comment from time to time, but. Tim Ray, man, he keeps the group hopping. That is for sure.
Oh, the guillotine is waiting on Brent after last week's botched forecast.
Forecast, my goodness.
Come on. That restraining order's still against
Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's called Roanoke Extreme Weather Hype. It's a public group, right? Is
it is, yeah.
Yeah. It's but it's funny because two of the moderators are Tim Ray, former member of the K92 Mornin Thang, and Smelly Cat, former member of the K92 Mornin Thang.
We hate each other, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So sometimes it's fun to just watch everyone fight each other in the group, but all in good fun. So I'm in there. I love that group. Okay, Brent, so we're dealing with some weather issues this weekend. What do we know? What can we pass on to people for Saturday and into Sunday?
Yeah, so the big thing with this one, it's going to be a strong cold front that's coming through. And what you're going to notice first off is there's going to be some rain. I mean, talking a bunch of rain that starts tomorrow, primarily, the later the day you go, the more rain we'll get. And then by tomorrow evening, it's just going to be a soggy, wet, cold night.
Okay.
And probably about an inch of rain in our area. And then by Sunday, that's when the cold front comes in, and that's when we start to notice some big changes. So we're going to go from rain over to some snow showers, not really a big snow. I think probably less the snow than what we got last night.
Okay.
But it's just going to get really cold in a hurry. So we'll go from 40s in the morning, Sunday morning, to the 20s by early afternoon. So it's going to get really cold.
So you said the 20s. Are we talking 20 inches of snow?
20 inches of snow, according to Tim Ray.
I think you misheard me. Yeah.
No, I didn't, Brent. You said 20 inches.
Always
of
holding
snow.
it down. The guillotine starts on Monday. The restraining order continues. Okay, so I know the concern on Sunday, I've heard the words flash freeze.
Yeah. So that's not used often, but this is one of those cases where it's going to get so cold so fast. It basically means that you're going to have water and puddles out on the road because we're going to have that heavy rain that falls early in the day. So when it gets so cold so fast, some of those puddles could freeze over and we could have ice out on the roads. So it's not necessarily that anything extra would be falling, like freezing rain or anything like that, but it's whatever's left over on the road could freeze over. And we've had that happen before. The big question is, can we dry that off the road fast enough before it, drops 20 degrees in a couple hours?
Okay.
So are you going to be out trying to dry that off the road
Squeegee,
then, Brent?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to be out with a hair dryer.
The Channel 7 industrial hair dryer. Fantastic.
Listen, I'm kind of like VDOT. I'm eventually going to get around to everybody's road, so just give me a break. Right?
Exactly. Okay. And that's Sunday afternoon, the freeze situation?
What's that?
Sunday afternoon is what we're looking at into the evening?
Yeah, so Saturday is fine. We may have, some light winter mix in the mountains on Saturday, but it's mostly going to be rain. Sunday is going to be our day. So it's going to get very windy, and I really honestly need people to kind of prepare in the back of your mind for power outages too, just because it's going to be so soaking wet, and then we've got the wind that's going to pick up. It's going to be probably anywhere from 30 to maybe 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
Okay.
And then it gets really, that cold air blows in. So as soon as the wind starts to pick up, the fronts come through, and it's going to get cold in.
I mean, he just said 30 to 50 inches of snow.
Oh, there it goes. It keeps
know.
going up higher and higher.
What's going on
Channel 7's Brent Watts, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. We appreciate you as always.
Hey, thanks, friends. Good talking with you.
You too. And thank you to Tim Ray the Stain as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll be welcome back again.
Maybe so.
For another stain test.
Before Christmas. I was thinking of doing a monthly stain test where he can come in and he can grill us and whoever we hire for the new person and everything. So we'll do that. His podcast is For the Lead.
For the Lead.
If you want to listen to a pretentious man talk NASCAR, For the Lead. And thank you to our contestants as well, Casey, Kristen, and Chaz. K92radio.com if you want to sign up and you want to try to audition to be the next great member
time to do it.
of the K92 Morning Thing. We got more next week and hoping to put a decision in maybe shortly after that as well. Awesome Foursome is next. 4 throwback songs, all from the same great year of your life. Road conditions, we're incident-free right now. If you see anything out there, you can pull over. Text it to the number 52353. Cloudy today, high 49. Then you already heard the weather for the weekend. That's your K92 traffic now. Awesome Foursome next.
Here you go, Tim. Oh, right here. Text for you.
All right. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Facebook friends, hope you've had a lovely, and I'm going to go get the Awesome Foursome ready. So have a great weekend. Off on Monday. See you Tuesday.
Bye.